It's from here we begin the story of our party proper, most of which, by various means, have found themselves captured and chained in the brig of a ship known as the Duskmire Bogger. We also discover that the actual captain of the ship, Balin Tuffwold, is in chains alongside them. Soon, a man, presumably of some authority on the ship, escorts the last party member into the brig and secures them as well. But on his way out, he makes a few curious comments and looks to a mysterious woman in white that is chained in the cell along with everyone else. After this, the party starts to go about whatever means they can find to free themselves from their bonds. But it is not long before they are set upon by the dark denizens of the ship's holds, soggy rats. Though gross, they aren't much of a threat as the party proceeds to stomp, fry, and brain melt the poor squeeze. During this, the last individual to join the group, Ace, the human barbarian, manages to break free from his chains and proceeds to assist the others. The man from earlier, whom we learn is named Corbin Roth, returns to free the last of the captives, including the woman in white, named Elena. Suddenly, there's a crash as the ship collides with something. The sea begins to surge in through the newly formed split in the hull, but Karun, an Armenian farrier, quickly halts the flow with a shape water cantrip. As this happens, Ace and the half-elf warrior Rowan notice something startling through another crack above the waterline. Vicious-looking fishy humanoids scaling the side of the ship. As chaos breaks out above, and now joined by Briar, the Alminian wizard, and Asher Flatfang, the human druid, the now whole group proceeds up the stairs to the second level, where they're able to recover their equipment from a storage room. Re-equipped and prepared for battle, the party now devises a plan of attack to retake the ship. And so, we shall continue the story of the legends of Aelos.
Is there anything anybody would like to do last second before we jump up top, on top of the deck?
Rowan is going to turn to Elena, and as he's fastening on Jathryl's sword that he found with the note, just stay next to me. I'll make sure you're protected.
She kind of just puts a hand on your shoulder. I know you will. I'm sure you'll do great. Watch out for yourself as well.
I will. Trust.
Asher will walk up to the door and kind of like place his hand on it and then grab his necklace and send a message spell.
All right. What would you like to say? For this quick little moment here.
So I'll be sending it, well, the only other person that can receive a message from it.
For now.
I will.
Yes.
Hi, sorry, I haven't been in contact. The captain has kept us rather busy. We are almost at the island. No need to worry. I will see you soon.
A voice begins to operate in your mind. You better be sorry, mister. You are in big trouble when you get back. I kid. I love you. I miss you. Very soon.
I would like to hip bump Elena. I'm just gonna go boop and be like, I don't think you're as useless as you look. So let's show the men what we're made of. Okay, get ready.
She kind of just like looks down and kind of turns towards you a little bit. So you think I look useless?
You look soft.
Rowan's just gonna look at Briar.
They're gonna be like those two girls that are like enemies at first and then become best friends. They clash so much.
Usually how friendship goes with females, to be honest.
She's actually gonna lean towards you now that Rowan's a little bit of distance, And she's gonna lean towards you, Briar, and just between me and you, I don't need him to protect me.
It's okay, I'll keep it a secret.
Oh, Sophia, no, stop.
I didn't need the barbarian to release me either, but the less effort I had to use, more magic for me.
As Rowan walks away, where's Karun?
I mean, I'm just walking along, probably like right behind Asher, because Briar stepped back to talk to Elena.
Do you think you can?
Sorry, go ahead.
Oh, I was gonna say, do you think you can freeze those things like you did the wall down below?
Well, if they're still in the water, maybe, but not as likely. I can certainly try, but there are some limitations, especially considering it's currently keeping the ship afloat right now.
Coolest thing I've ever seen. And Rowan's gonna get ready, then take his swords out and get ready to go up.
Yeah, we're putting on all of our things, Mr. DM. So
yeah, everything. I already kind of like for most of it. If it needed attuned, I pre-attuned it for you because I figured you guys kind of had long enough to focus on if anybody that needed to. But yeah, everybody's. Some people already had theirs technically, so
yeah, like mine didn't take my necklace off me.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. By the way, Karum was gonna say something back to you, Rowan. As you're like pulling out your swords and getting ready, I was gonna say, so you've done this before, yes?
I don't know about fighting.
About like, huh?
I don't know about fighting fishes, but I have I fought before. Jathro mentioned, I'm sure.
All right, well, that makes one of us.
I'll try to do what I can to make sure everybody's okay. And if we can, if we make it out, I'd like to talk to you about Jathro, if you have a moment. And he's gonna kind of look over to Elena and back at Karan.
Of course.
And let's go.
At this point, Ace still standing right at the hatch. He's still kind of stretching, flexing, getting himself ready, hyping himself up for the fight. Right beside him, Balin kind of doing the same thing. He has the spear that he was holding. He's kind of just like.
Rowan's seeing that, he's gonna start loosening up and pulling out the swords and kind of warming up a little bit.
All right.
Like a pregame.
Are you guys ready?
I'm going to. No, I'm not ready. Okay, I'm going to crouch up and I'm going to go next to Ace. I'm going to pull the hair ornament out, and I'm going to have that ready. I'm going to be next to Ace, like ready for him to take a peek. I'm prepared.
Okay.
All right.
3 shots.
3 shots, baby. Let's go.
All right. So who's opening the hatch?
Ace.
Ace is opening. He's not here.
Okay, I'll do it.
No,
Asher,
definitely
Asher
not.
has hand on
okay.
on the door. So
Okay.
Okay. Rowan is gonna walk on up to Asher, and kind of put his sword, still holding the sword, but kind of holding the latch open, and kind of look to him, and give a nod, and waiting for the approval back from the rest of the group.
I'm gonna pull out a silver, like a ribbon that's attached to like a silver mirror. I'm gonna hold that while I'm on hand and look to them. Ready whenever you are.
All right. On 3. 1, 2, 3, and Rowan's gonna throw up the hatch.
As soon as the hatch opens, one of the pirates actually falls right in, and he falls in, and you see he's being clawed and mauled at by one of these fishy things, and they actually tumble down the steps and kind of knock you guys back down in there as well. But this thing is like just tearing him apart when he's just like.
It is can Rowan's gonna go after the thing and try to take it.
All right.
Try to do a quick little finish move on it with one of his swords, just kind of slash it from behind.
All right, perfect. This is pre-initiative, but since you guys you were right there, we'll just go ahead and say roll your damage for that, well, attack for that rather.
So while she's doing that, I'm gonna say to Karon, I feel the same way when I'm hungry.
And while he's doing that, everybody roll initiative as well, because it's about happening. So. What is it? What is your initiative?
It's 17 to hit for the Jathril's Flame Tongue.
17 to hit, perfect. Yep, that'll work.
Okay. Let me roll the damage for me.
Do you want us to post it in Discord? Like, where do you want this?
Oops. I'm writing it down. All
Okay.
right, so what? 17. You're right there with Ace.
It's 11 damage. No flame damage.
Briar 17. 11 flame damage.
11 just damage.
Yeah, just damage. No flame quite yet. Actually, with that, this thing was already partially wounded. You see that the pirate had stuck its sword into it, and it was just kind of fighting past that as he's tearing up the pirate. That will do it for this one, particularly, because it was already injured. So how exactly would you like to do that?
We're just gonna kind of just take it, like wrap his sword around, just do a quick slash right behind him around the neck.
The pirate's still kind of holding on himself as you go and cut this fishy thing's throat. It kind of just like spills out this kind of purplish murky with like bits of white in it in the blood. It just kind of pours out on this guy's face, and he's like, oh! But he's still alive as this thing is dead.
Sorry, consider that a favor. And Rowan's just gonna walk
This
away.
is
And I
also
have
a
a
bad
20.
guy, by the way.
Rowan's gonna hope maybe with the help he might help us.
Okay.
16 plus 4, so that's a 20 initiative.
All right, heck yeah. All right. 20 for Rowan. Karan, what was yours?
I got a 6.
6 for K. And Asher?
11.
11. All right.
Murder.
Briar's like, I'll finish that. Melt his brain.
You know what Rowan's gonna do? Rowan is going to he's gonna put one sword, and he's gonna hold both swords in one hand and put his hand out to help the pirate back up.
Okay. He's kind of confused, but he takes your hand and kind of pulls himself back up. So, right. Thanks for that. So, you all got out then, eh? Right.
Seems like it. But I think there's a common enemy above.
And with that, he is actually going to kind of drift away, kind of drift to the side. He's like, no, I'm not going back up there. There's so many of them. There's no way.
It's all right. It's all right. We got out for a reason. And Rowan's going to turn and continue to walk up onto the deck.
All right. Okay. So with the initiatives, let me get the screen ready here for you. Should be able to just switch over. Battle map. The Duskmire Bogger. There we are. The character icons went away because I didn't have time, but that's okay. We'll have the character models now. First time we get to see the proper party.
I'm so stoked.
Yes. Stab fishy. All right. So what I need to do here is let me pull up my encounter stuff. My apologies. There we go. And pull up this. Okay. As we arrive on the deck, should be able to see things.
Yep, it's tracking.
That's
All right. The beautiful, beautiful party members. Okay. So, first in initiative, as you come up here, Rowan, with your 20, this pirate kind of turns around. You catch him off guard. He turns around. He's kind of confused with all that's happening on, the fishermen attacking. So what would you like to do?
Is there any
Make sure
fishermen
everything
close to Rowan?
There's no fishermen, but there's that one. You'd have to go back past this guy, and he may take an opportunity of attack against you. So,
All right, so I guess Rowan's just gonna go toe to toe with this pirate.
okay.
And he's gonna look him dead in the eye. He says, "My quarry's not with you." And but he is going to bonus action, think of just what the note said from Jathril.
Okay.
Think of a fire by the campfire of the nights that we spent by. So he's going to think of that and hopefully try to ignite.
All right. Roll your d20, or it's wisdom check, right?
Yeah, it's a wisdom.
Pretty high.
and
Pretty high DC there. But
Nope. It's a 9.
Nope.
So but
Nothing
Rowan
there.
is going to go ahead. Yep, so Rowan is just going to go ahead and attack with both swords. First one is a 12 plus 5, so that's a 17 to hit for the first
definitely hits. They pull up for
Okay, and
sure,
then-
but yep.
attack. Do you want me to roll for the second DC so we can do the damage together? That's easier for you?
For the second attack, yeah, go ahead and roll for the second attack as well, and then we'll just roll the dice based on how many attacks you're making.
Okay, so that is an 8 plus 5, so it's a 13 to hit.
13 to hit. That hits as well.
Okay,
Yep.
so now I'm gonna go ahead and roll for the damage. I believe it's both d8s.
Okay.
So Rowan's gonna go ahead and swing with Jathril's sword first. That is a 4 plus 3, so 7 damage for the first hit.
Okay.
And then with the family blade, it is going to be a 4 damage. So all in all, 7 plus 4, 11. 11 damage in total.
All right. Well, this guy will fall to that.
Okay,
Big
but
damage.
Rowan is almost. It's almost like he's trying to incapacitate him. He's not trying
Okay.
to kill him. He's just trying to get
Okay.
him out of the way.
All right.
Not-
So he's unconscious then. All right.
Yeah.
We will put him face. Wait. Oh, this way. Put him face up for unconscious in his awkward animation. Rigor mortis hits quick, I tell you.
And then with my movement, I'm going to move up, move past him, and move up right behind the sea monster.
Alrighty. Okay. So move
Yeah.
past this guy, you just truck through him. You don't even.
Yeah.
No opportunity
Yeah.
attack if you're unconscious.
Right. And Rowan is just gonna stay right there, right behind him.
All right. Excellent. Let me get the initiative of everybody else here. My apologies. We'll go ahead and roll. Briar, go ahead. Your turn. Think of what you would like to do. Let me
Oh,
put you
yes.
where you are.
Peace.
Briar back here.
So we're trying not to be murder hobos.
Rowan is. It doesn't matter about what you do. You can do whatever you want.
Well. I would like to cast. I should look at my cantrips. Most excellent. I would like to use Mind Sliver on the Fishy Fish Man because I have a 60-foot range on that. So on Mr. Fishy in front
This
of
one
us,
right here.
yes, I'd like to use Mind Sliver, and that is 1d6 of damage. So
Alrighty. There's a save for that.
intelligence of 13.
Intelligence of 13. So I do an intelligence saving throw.
Yes.
I don't imagine that Sahuagin is too intelligent. Actually, not bad. It has a +1. These are some smart
Oh,
little
look at
dudes.
that!
Smart fishy.
This is
Smart
smart fishy.
And then if it succeeds,
Oh, it succeeded. That's a 19 total.
okay. So it takes half damage.
Yeah.
Right.
Okay.
Okay.
So, all right.
So it takes 3 damage.
Alrighty. Let me
And-
subtract that from this boy here.
Mhm.
-3. I can do math. I love it. Thank you, Unreal. You're amazing. All right.
For my bonus action, can I use my blowgun? If
I don't
it's
think you're
proficient?
able to do a bonus action attack like that.
Okay.
That would be a main action. The
Okay.
only
I
thing that
just
you can
wasn't
do for,
sure
yeah, for bonus actions would
because
be
I have dual weapon proficiency, and I'm not sure what that means. Probably like
Dual
two-handed
weapon.
swords, right?
yeah,
Got it.
yeah. It's
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. And that's going to be it.
all
And I'm
right,
gonna
no,
shout at it and be like, "Haha, you stinky fish!"
That's actually a bonus action use right there. That's perfect.
There we go.
All right. We did skip Ace a little bit, but I think with Ace, sorry, Havoc, I'm gonna send you in the line of danger. He is raging. He's gonna come over
He's a
here.
barbarian. Sure, it's a compliment.
I don't want to be responsible for a PC death by controlling them. Okay. Man, he big boy. Oh, there
Yes,
we
he
go.
is.
He was floating.
Oh.
There we go. He was floating.
He just raises up and then levitates over and then
Hi,
plants
Cyprian,
down.
baby. Okay. I don't have his character stuff. Maybe somebody else can roll for him, maybe, or play for him. Well, then you guys don't have his stuff. That would
Fair.
help because I
I
have a
can pull it
lot
up
of
really
different
quick.
characters.
I can pull him up right now.
That'd be perfect because then it's your guys' fault. I'm just kidding.
You can
Sure.
do that. You
Sure.
can do it or I can do it. I got him. It's up to you.
Saphira,
I
what
go-
are you doing, my dog?
All right, I got him. So, I'm assuming he's gonna go ahead and use his
down.
Iron Fist.
Get down. Iron Fist Gauntlet.
All right, and he's just gonna go on up. He's got only one attack, so it's just gonna be one haymaker, I'd imagine.
No, he would have a double attack with that. You would use the
Oh, he
top
does?
set of dice. He has 2 of the Iron Fist gauntlets. Yep. His attacks. He has an
Okay.
attack and then like it's a reskinned longsword, so it would attack like a longsword. If you
Okay.
need to don't, baby. Get down. I
So-
love you, but don't.
9, 10,
Get down.
15,
Get down.
15 hit for the first one.
15 to hit. Hold on, let me check. I
Yep.
think that's good on that. Yes, that absolutely hits. Saphira, please.
And then he's gonna go for a second hit, which
Get down.
is
Get down.
an 11 to hit. for the
That
second
does
one.
not hit.
Okay, so he's gonna go in for a first hit. I'm gonna go ahead and roll damage for that one, which is a 1d8 plus 4.
And if you get a chance, read his gauntlet, and you'll see that he does have an option for his bonus action as
Alright.
well. But it's fine for now.
Okay. If 2 gauntlets are equipped.
Yeah. So roll the damage on the first one then.
Yeah, so that's that is 6 damage for the first hit.
All right. Excellent.
For the only hit, yeah.
Let me take some health from this guy. This fishy boy. Okay. All right. He's getting down there. He's getting down there.
Okay. Okay. So with his character, I can do a D10 plus 4. I'm just trying to understand. So it's a
No,
D10.
the D10 is if it was a two-handed attack. Same with yours, the long swords. Like if you were to not be dual wielding and you do one-hand attacks, you would roll the D10
Okay.
instead. So you don't have to worry about the
Okay.
D10s because he's never gonna two-hand his gauntlets.
That's what I thought.
The bonus action thing is when he makes an attack, he can make an attack, and then instead of making his second attack, he can take the guard action, and it increases his AC by 2
Until
until the
turn.
next round, or if something that makes sense to end that guard happens.
Okay.
So,
I just want to make sure that I'm utilizing Ace correctly for you.
So that's how he would do. Did you add the rage damage as well?
Rage damage, which is another D8, right?
Or
what is it?
I'm not 100%
You get
sure, to be honest.
2 extra damage on your attacks as well.
That would be
as
the first
advantage
one,
on
since
any
the first
strength
one is what
checks.
hit. Yeah.
Okay, so he gets advantage. So, okay. So he would actually roll again, right? For that second attack. Am I crazy on that?
He doesn't get advantage on attack rolls on your d20.
Okay.
He
So
gets advantage on strength checks,
Okay.
and then he gets +2 when he hits. So you know how
So,
he gets his plus
yeah.
whatever modifier,
So-
add 2 to it.
it's an 8, so he's 8 total damage instead of the 6. So just 2 additional to the 6. And that's I'll leave the movement and stuff to you.
Okay. With that, he's probably just gonna sit tight there. Hope he gets hit and keep his
Utilize
rage
that.
going. We are moving on to well, before you, it is going to be the Sahuagin time. They are just above Asher, and the pirates are right before Karan. So it will be the Sahuagin's turn, and then Asher, you're on deck. What we're going to do, this one, it's going to make an attack on this guy. So to save the roll, I'm just going to take a bit of health here from this dudo. Save time because there's a lot of guys, so we'll just average some of this. So he makes an attack with his kind of trident, and the pirate is no match. He's a weakling, like the one you saw. This one, after getting hit in the back, it's going to view the immediate threat, and it's going to roll for an attack against Ace. Sorry, Ace.
Boy.
Um,
I'll keep an eye on
okay,
it.
let me. All right. It has a multi-attack, actually. So the first attack will be a total miss. That's a 9. That will not hit.
Okay.
Well, no, that's a 12, but he's got, what, 16?
Still doesn't hit.
AC? Yeah, no.
Yeah,
So
14.
we're good.
He's a 14.
14. All right. The
Mhm.
first attack hits the second, or misses the second attack. He's going to use his trident. That also will not hit. That's a 10. So, Ace, with his little rope-a-dope technique, even without his guard, he just kind of dodges the bite, dodges the spear. What a fighter! All right. Since
Looks
the
like
other
the
guys
weapon
are out of the frame, we will simulate their round, and we will move on to Asher. What would you like to do?
So the one that Rowan is next to hasn't taken any damage yet, correct?
It has
From
not.
us.
He hasn't hit it yet. He hasn't had time. Or yeah, he used his attacks to down this guy here.
So let's see. I don't know how that works. So yeah, I'm gonna use my movement to move right next to Rowan and give that fishy an attack
Okay.
with primal savagery.
All right. Roll for your attack there. You're floating. There we go.
That is a 15 plus 6, so 21.
Absolutely. Absolutely. Roll your damage.
1d10. And that is 8 acid damage.
8 acid damage to this Sahuagui. And let me subtract that here. Nice. Good hit. Good hit. All right. Now we move to the pirates. This pirate, unless there's anything else you would like to do on your turn, if you have any bonus actions, movement left you would like to do. All right. This pirate, what is his average damage? Not a lot. Okay, he's gonna subtract that much to this Sahuagui. Sahu again, but it's funner to say Sahuagui.
Sahuagui.
Sahu
Just a
again.
bunch of squeeze and.
If you listen to its pronunciation and like they have like you can press the speaker and like hear it pronounced. The guy is so enthusiastic. He's like Sahu again. It's great. Okay, so
Hear
that
that
one's
smile.
looking nice and bloodied up there. And this pirate actually seeing that the crewmen's are I'm gonna actually, instead of deciding, I'm gonna roll this. If it's 10 or higher, he will attack the Sahuagui. It's 10 or lower, or if it's 11 or higher. Okay, it's 15, so he's gonna attack the Suhu again, not seeing you as quite a threat just at this moment. The bigger threat there. Oh, a little bit of lag there. It's gonna attack this. Let me.
That's face.
That's its face.
That's the thing we saw peering in through the crack in the hull.
Oh my gosh, can you zoom in on that?
Climbing up the ship.
Yo, he cute.
He cute though, climbing up the wall. He got no business being that much of a snack. Come on, we're gonna have a fish fry tonight, ladies and gentlemen.
God, now we're talking about eating them. What?
I mean, I imagine it's probably pretty fishy, right?
I'm pretty sure it's edible.
Okay, he
Probably
did
better
not
than they
hit,
got
so
in
this
store.
Sahuagui sees the guy coming on his flank and he blocks it with his trident, kind of throws his weapon out of the way. And we are to the top of the line. No, Karan.
Hey.
You're all the way down there with the 6.
We also got Balin and
That's true as well. And these are actually right. Let me see. Okay.
From this angle, the
You're
pencil
good.
in
Go
your
ahead
hand
and
is like an egg.
We'll
It's a
do
boiled egg.
Balin and Corbin
I like it.
and Elena. All right, Blind.
Crafted on the fly. That's correct.
What would you like to do?
Okay. All right.
Wrong.
Well, considering I see that we seem a little bit more stacked to the left right now, and Ace just ran up there of his own accord. I'm going
Punches
to,
this thing.
and he's in front of me too. But Sacred Flame comes down as a radiant
Okay,
energy,
yeah.
so I'm going
No,
to
that's fine.
Sacred Flame
Mhm.
Sahuagin.
This hooligan. All right.
Sahuagin.
That's a dex save for him.
Sahuagin. Whoop. Yes, sorry. Yeah, why am I rolling? It is a dex save, correct, of 14. I don't need to roll. I'll put this back.
Dex save of 14. This Sahuagui definitely needs to roll, or he is going to be pre-fried. That's a 14. No, it's his plus his dex. He has no plus in the dex. That is.
So it's a 14.
14. And you roll, and the
I don't roll. It's a 4. So he makes the save.
so he makes
He
the
makes
save.
the save.
So will
meets
be,
it.
Is it half damage or is it none for Sacred Flame?
It's half damage.
Half damage. All right, roll their damage.
Let me double check. Let's see
I
if
can
you
look that up as
take
well.
when you hit the target gains no back. All right, hang on a second. Let's see here.
It's confusing
Target
which
must
ones
succeed
which ones are.
Saving throw or take 1d8 radiant damage. So actually,
Okay.
that's it. Just miss entirely.
Or take. Okay, yeah. So no. Oh, just unfortunate. Right at the 14. Okay. Anything else you'd like to do in your turn there?
I've got nothing. I'm not going to be going into the fray. I can cast what I need from where I'm at right now.
Okay. So you're just gonna
Something.
hang out right there. Keep the squishies behind you, and with that, we will have a bull Balin rush right in. He's not a fan of these new pirates, so he is gonna attack this pirate over top of the Suhu again. And we roll for an attack here. That will definitely hit. That will be okay. That will be there. I'll just do average for him as well. This guy. Okay. All right. Goes in with the spear and kind of glances it along the side of this pirate's ribs, and he kind of as he's attacking the Suhugugu. And with that, Elena is going to stay back there, and Corbin is also going to stay back there. He's kind of just making sure she's safe. He's sitting by her side. Rowan, so much for sticking close. I'm just kidding.
I know. Sorry.
That's okay.
Sorry.
I think
Sorry. She's all right.
taking out the threats is helpful. We are back to the top of the line. Rowan, speak of the devil.
Okay, so Rowan is gonna go ahead and again, bonus action, think of fire, think of strength, and try to
All right, roll that wisdom check.
ignite the
Ignite.
That is a 17.
A 17 will ignite.
So
So-
you see before you in Rowan's left hand just an ignite of the sword. It just turns into just flame instantly, and he is going to go ahead and attack the Uigui.
We
or-
get-
The Uigui. So that's a 13 plus 5 and 18 to hit.
18 to hit, absolutely.
Okay, and oof. The other, well, that's a 14 plus 5, so it's a 19 to hit with the other blade.
Well, the Sahuagin are not wearing plate, so you're doing well. 19 will that hit?
I keep thinking, I
Asher's
keep forgetting
gone.
that I don't
Asher
have my light
Asterion is
Mitra.
gone.
She's high key cooking the fish for us right now.
Yeah,
So
between
lunch will be
between
soon.
Karan and the flame tongue blade, is are gonna
So,
have pre-cooked fish.
Yeah, but I'm underdone and he might be overdone. So
Yeah, yours missed. It just kind of dropped it in the fire and picked it back up.
So,
Raw fish.
So that's 7 slashing damage, and then I'm going to roll for the fire.
Okay, let me check this boy's health points.
2 is
All right.
9 total.
9 total.
Mhm.
It's looking really hurt.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna roll for the
Really
light of
hurt.
Mister, the other sword. I don't have the light of Mister. I need to remember that.
Who's
The
Mistra?
other sword. Who's that?
Who's Mistra?
So that's an 8 plus 3, so that's 11 slashing damage with the
That
second
just
blade.
misses.
No,
Just
that's
misses.
damage. I hit
Oh.
with the second one. I
That
had a
more
19
than
to hit
that
for
more
that
than
one.
kills.
Okay.
This Sahuagin,
Okay.
it's
Doobie.
been
it
Sahuagui.
has been.
The
It
Uigui.
is now goo. It is face down. Dead as dead can dead. All right,
Okay.
and with that we move. Technically should be Ace because he definitely has a
Oh.
higher dex.
You can let
it's,
Ace go.
It's it's
Um,
you and then Briar. So we'll just keep it in.
Sorry.
Yeah, you're
Sorry,
just.
Dungeon Master. Can I do my movement?
Oh yeah, absolutely. Sorry.
Nope, no worries.
And,
I'm just gonna go ahead and move up to the right of. Yeah, I'm just gonna move directly ahead towards the staircase to the pirate right there. So I'm just gonna flank him right
Flank
there. Yep,
him.
that's where I'm gonna be with that pirate right there.
Okay, perfect.
Alright. And that is Rowan's move. And I'll go ahead and prep for Ace. Blind, unless you want to move for. Do you have his sheet up? If you would like, just don't want to.
Oh, for Ace? Yeah, no,
Yeah.
I could totally do Ace.
Alright. Go ahead.
I mean, he still sees the thing that he attacked not being dead, so he's just going to continue a
yeah.
follow-up attack and try to gooey gooey this one too. All right. So that was Ace. So that is a 13.
That will hit.
Okay. Now with dual wield again, you said that he gets two attacks
Mm-hmm.
in an action.
Well,
and he can still use his guard after that.
He can use his bonus action attack after his first main action attack. He can use bonus action attack or bonus action guard.
Okay.
Yep.
But his main attack, he gets
one.
Dual strike. He just
His
gets
main
punched
attack
with
is
one
just one.
fist.
Is one, yeah.
Okay,
The
so
second
it's
attack
13.
is a bonus action attack, yeah.
Gotcha. 13 is his one.
All right.
Does that hit?
That definitely hits. Well, not definitely, but just hits.
Yeah, but so long as it hits. All right, so D8. Ooh, nice. That is also a 13.
13 to damage or to hit?
Yeah.
13 damage. All right. Ace, somebody call him. How do you want to do this? Ace.
There you go.
I imagine probably what he's gonna do if he can. Role play it a little bit. We'll say he grabs his shoulder. He grabs like the Sahuagin's shoulder, and then just piles his fist right into his skull, and smashes his face in.
The gills kind of invert over top of his fist as, and this Sahuagin is dead as well. Holy heck. Y'all's crazy. Y'all's crazy.
Now, can this pirate? Actually, no. He'll walk up. He'll just walk up to the purple hair or the purple capped pirate after that.
Okay. That's intimidating. You just punch this fish thing's face in that you couldn't even deal with at all. All right. With that, Briar, it do be your turn. Oh, she's muted. Okay.
Sorry.
It is your turn. You're fine.
I'm going to ask, so are we going to kill the pirate folk or let them leave?
To who?
Karon, my best friend.
Okay, so I can respond.
I'll say yeah. Go ahead and respond now.
Okay, all right. Well, it's kind of divided, but the ex-captain of the ship doesn't seem to have much of a problem with killing them. Ronan, on the other hand,
Okay.
maybe keep one alive?
Oh,
We'll see.
Okay. I think we have the one down in the brig. It'll be fine. Okay. And then, Mr. DM, can I see who my options are to murder?
Yes. Couple of these pirates here. There's some people up here on the second story, but you, from your angle, can't quite see up there. So kind of veiling it a little bit.
My movement speed to get right behind Ace, please.
Okay. That should be doable. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. That will do it.
Yeah.
Right up in the action. And you're levitating too. Perfect.
All up in there.
Already level 1 levitating. Let's go.
I've got my hand on my whip, and I see this dead guy. Does the dead guy have a weapon? Did they have weapons, or were they just claws?
They had tridents. Yes.
Great. So I'm going to use catapult on his trident, and I'm going to try to spear the pirate through the chest with my hand on my whip.
That then.
So he needs a save DC of 13.
Save DC of 13. This poor pathetic little pirate.
But for now, I'm going to roll my bludgeoning damage because either way, it's going to hurt.
What?
A 13 dex save.
He rolled a 2.
Ooh, great! This is gonna hurt. And remember, I have my hand on my whip. Yes. Okay. So because this passed Mr. DM, he's going to take 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19 points of bludgeoning damage.
Holy moly.
And if he's not dead,
This is a
because
wizard.
Well, he is no longer on the ship. He's just, the Trident this guy is dead out here. And at this point, you do notice there's a lot of different sharks out here, and they go ravenous on his body at this moment. Goodbye, pirate.
Do it in silence.
I'm just
Perfect.
gonna look out my whip and I'm just gonna start whistling. Go hoo hoo hoo, because I can't.
You know, nothing big, nothing big.
No? And I pass. Thank you.
All right. Okay. It is now the Sahuagin's turn, and from this point, actually, well, let me get to them. My computer is chugging. I don't know if the stream is showing that.
Stream's fine.
But my computer is struggling right now. All right, as long as the
Hopefully
stream
not too
looks
much
good. There's a lot of stuff going down. Down 2 sets of steps here on either side. These Sahuagin are coming down. Hold on, he's gonna levitate first because controls. This guy actually gonna make an attack on Rowan after seeing him absolutely demolish one of them and run through it. This guy back here is making an attack. The first attack. 19 to hit.
That hits, yeah.
And that will be 3 damage.
Okay.
For the first attack. And then he's going to go in with the bite and then come over with his claws with the trident in his other hand. This will be... That will not hit. That's 8. No, 9, 10. So that one does not hit. First one,
Okay.
bite attack. Comes for the claws. You parry it with your sword. And we will move over to this side where I must drag another Tahuagui down the stairs. Whoop. Oh, too far.
Superhero landing.
3-point landing. But instead of like a, it's like, because it's a fish.
His poor knees.
Juicy.
Makes this thing look tiny. Ace. Look at this dude. All right. It is going to make his attack against Ace. That will be a 15 to hit on the first. And that will be 3 damage for that. So
So,
whoever's taking,
I'll keep
hold
track
hand.
of-
Hey, so wait, hang on. I guess I didn't specify that. Maybe I could have implied that about having the guard up. But you said it was
Did you-
16 to hit?
Did you choose to do it? Or
I
did you
thought
do
I said I
2
was going to use
attacks?
the guard instead. That's why I only did the 1 attack so that I
yeah,
could guard.
well, you didn't know how it worked, but I imagine if you were only making the 1 attack, you were intending to use the guard instead. So you'd have a plus
Yeah.
2 to your AC. So 16,
Yeah, so I'd be-
right?
16.
Yeah, so that doesn't hit. Nice. All right. Then it's going to roll the second attack. This one is going to use its spear this time. The trident that will not hit. That's a 6. Dang it! Why are you guys so strong? My deadly encounter.
Well, I posted a link. You've seen Weatherman, like when they have the trident. You speared that man in the heart with the trident.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Anchorman. Yeah. I stabbed a guy with a trident. Yeah, Brick killed
Yeah,
a
you
guy.
should probably lay low for a while.
Briar's gonna pull out the grenade and be like,
Where'd you get a
I'm gonna
hand
watch that movie
grenade?
tonight. I want to watch that movie too.
All right, so that's those two attacks. We move from the Suhu again. Now it's Asher's turn.
Okay. Well. Am I within 10 feet of the fishy man?
fishy, wake up, fishy! Finding which one? You could make
The
your
one
way
that's on Rowan's side.
on Rowan's side over here. Alrighty. Are you within how far?
10 feet.
5, 10, 15 would be like its technical.
So I guess would I be able to just step over that, like step on top of the other fish's body, and
Yeah, sure. Mount it.
And then-
Alrighty.
I'm going to send out a poison spray at that guy. A
Alright.
con save of 14.
Con save of 14. What are its... Does Ace have all of his hit points, by the way?
Mhm.
Okay.
Yes, he does.
Yeah.
That's
It's an
gonna,
attack.
because these have a feature that I forgot that I might not have been making use of. Yeah, I have to
The
make a
Iron Fist
what
combo?
save? I'm sorry, my apologies.
Constitution save.
Constitution save of what DC? Oh, that's 20 total.
Oh yeah, it was a 14, so nothing happens.
Okay, nothing happens. Poison spray and nothing. And from there, we move to the pirates right before blind. This one, after receiving the blow from Balin, is going to make an attack against Asher. And that will be a 17 to hit.
It's
And that will be 4 slashing damage. And that is his turn.
okay. I see you.
How you doing? How you holding up over there? It's sad when 4 is a lot of damage, but level 1, ooh, it's spoopy. This one, seeing people just get run through, is going to make an attack against Rowan. Rowan's getting double teamed here. That's going to be, oh yeah, that's 22 to hit.
Yeah, it hits.
That's total. They have a +3. I rolled a 19, so
Oof.
that will be 4 damage to you as well. Do you
Okay.
okay, I want your guys' opinion on this, just the sidebar. I'm doing the average damage just for like speed. Would you rather me roll it and take that time? Or
Hurt us.
That's up to you.
'cause I've been
Yeah,
just
I mean, it
doing
really
that-
is up to you. For expediency, that's why they're there. The averages are there.
Yeah,
but,
that's why I'm doing it, but I don't know
sometimes
if
you may
it,
want to add the dynamic end.
I know,
Yeah.
I like the dynamic. It's just the biggest thing is I don't have the dice ready and I'm like juggling a million different things, but I can totally roll it. Instead of just taking 4, let's roll. Wait, it's a D6. Oh, that could be worse. It's 1d6 plus 1.
Wait, so am I keeping the 4 damage or am I?
Yeah, it's a 4 damage. That's worked anyway. Okay.
Let's just
Okay.
do with that for now. We
It
can
really
adjust
is
later.
average. It's perfect.
So are we just going to do averages then?
For now.
No,
Okay. Easy.
you guys roll your damage. I'm
Yeah.
not- yes.
DM did. Yeah, NPC damage.
So I have the dice now for what everything that I need. So if you guys want me to roll the dice, I can, or I can just do the average.
If you want to implement it, I'm comfortable with it.
Okay. I was just making sure how you guys feel about that. We
I think we're
are.
all on board.
Oh no, I dropped them. Okay. And with that, yes, you take your 4 damage. And any other pirates up over here? Nope.
Because they better go to sleep or have a nap. That'll what the
And-
movie does.
We come back over here to Balin. He's going to make his attack on this poor pirate. That's definitely going to hit. He's going to roll his damage. That's a 6. this guy. How's he feeling? He's pretty hurt. He's not doing great. The first spear stab earlier that Balin did kind of glanced aside. The second one kind of goes right in between the ribs. He's just kind of poking at this guy. And he's not wearing much armor there. That hurts. And once again, Corbin, he is actually gonna kind of step up, make sure, and kind of pulls along Elena a little bit. And okay, we are back to the top of the line. Rowan, do be your turn.
Okay. So
Got attacked by this. Got attacked by that.
getting
Wait,
double
did-
teamed. Did Karan go? Karan?
Yeah,
I'm sorry.
I've only gone once as Karan. I think the confusion is I've been playing.
The way we need
Ace
a
as
better
well.
initiative solution because I have it written down all over the place. And okay, sorry.
Just getting more of them kinks. Figuring out those
More of them
kinks.
kinks. He is taller than
I
us.
am
He's
going
sunken
to
in.
actually move over to the left,
Okay.
considering
Like over this side.
obviously yes. Briar and Ace have clearly established they've got it over there in that corner. No, I'm gonna move up to the left. It's like can I get within touching distance of Rowan? Or is that too far? I have
Within touching distance? Yeah.
30 movement.
30
Touch
feet
the
of movement. Where
butt.
were you? You were like right over here, right? So 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. Yeah, you can get right there. Is that where you want to go?
All right, perfect. Yes, I'm gonna do that, and I am gonna go ahead and cast Cure Wounds, or not?
Alrighty.
Actually, not Cure Wounds. You're at 7.
Yeah, I'm at 7.
7 HP. Oof.
Mm-hmm.
Squishies.
That's
Oh, so
pretty,
squishy.
squishy.
I'm actually going
She gave me
to.
a counter.
This is hilarious because I didn't actually need to move myself all the way up here, but you know, why not put myself in the fray? Why don't I?
You got health too, right? You got health in,
I'm gonna-
in DC
Yeah, I got some health.
or
Double
AC?
digits. Yes, I do have that. I'm going to cast Healing Word, which I could have done at a distance, but I'm going to cast that with a bonus action. I'm going to cast that on you, Rowan.
Thank God. Thank you. Rowan kind of like in over, kind of holding those slashes and gashes he's getting from both of these. His bite
Ooh,
markers.
nice. And that's going to give you 8 HP, or
He's
Oof.
more than good.
That's
rejuvenated.
he's gonna
He
get
is-
right back up.
You guys, you wait till you start to realize how good of a healer Corona is. He's pretty OP, especially like when it gets later. It's gonna, but he is a white mage,
Spoil
so
scale.
it
Yeah.
scales up like it's
So Rowan with the, and I think I'm next, right?
I still have one more thing that I can do.
Yeah, go ahead.
Mhm.
Yeah.
I'm going to use my action proper, and I'm going to try to fry that other Sahooligans. Not the one that all the way away,
right.
but the one
that's
that's in front
Okay.
of Rowan. Yes, that one. Mm-hmm.
all right.
So I'm
Fry
gonna
this fishy.
use-
Try it again.
I
I
ain't
roll
rolling. You are
save.
14. 14
I
dex.
roll 14. That's a natural 20. All right.
All right. Well,
My
nothing
first of the
happens.
campaign. Okay, you just can't
so-
fry these fishies, man.
I killed a rat and I broke some handcuffs. I'm not going to complain. I'm not a fighter.
That was pretty cool, like melting it and it just kind of gooping.
Thank you.
He's a lover, not a fighter.
Come up with something. Shut up.
You're not putting
Yeah,
your
that-
heart into it, all right? You got to really send it, but you're just like, do I want to
Send
hurt
it.
this
Trust
thing?
the heart of the card. That's the heart.
I mean, Karan doesn't really want to kill things. It's
Exactly.
Not really
So
a
that his
thing,
heart's
it's
not
like-
in it. He's gonna have to really want to kill something. Rowan, you're up.
So Rowan, bonus action is going to turn his head over to Karan and say, "Thank you," and then just get right back into the action. And
That's what I do best.
that certainly helped. Thank you. And that is a 16 to hit. 16 plus 5, so 21 to hit
Yep,
for the.
you're good. On the
Flame.
Sahuagin?
Yeah, on the Sahooligan. Yeah.
The hooligan?
How is he looking? How's he looking?
Let me check
before-
here. I have him. He's untouched. Yeah, he just came.
He's
This is the one that
untouched?
just came
Okay.
down the stairs and stabbed you, and
Oh,
it's not been
that's right.
touched yet.
That's right. Okay.
Oof.
So yeah, Rowan's focus is on that guy. So it's a
High
21 to hit
rolls.
for the flame, and then for Rowan's second blade, that's a natural 20.
Natural
So it's
20. Roll the
25.
damage on both of those and the crit. That's how much?
Okay. That's a double It's double dice, I think. It's double the damage, right?
Double dice, but the modifier doesn't change.
Okay.
Yeah.
So it's double the dice plus the modifier.
Okay. So first for the flame tongue is at 11. Well, that's 11 slashing damage, and then I'm gonna roll for the flame. That is 15. So I rolled a 4 flame damage. So 11 plus 4, 15 damage total.
So we have lunch. Got it.
You have lunch. This thing is it's gone. It did. Well
Okay.
done.
So with that, can I turn my natural 20 to the pirate next to me?
It took both attacks.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
The 11
Okay.
got it down, and then the 15 completely.
No.
finished off.
It's 11 plus 4, which would make it a 15
Oh,
for
okay.
the flame.
Okay, so it was a 15 total for that. Okay, got you.
Correct. Yeah.
22.
So, and now,
15.
so now I'm going to roll for
Roll
the
your-
damage for the second.
the one
blade.
that did crit, right?
Yeah, this is the crit. This is the crit right here.
So wait, you're still attacking the thing's corpse?
No, it's not dead. I misunderstood. I heard
Oh,
11 and then
okay,
the
gotcha.
15, and that did it. But
Well,
Gotcha.
well,
Okay.
it's gonna be pretty dang close. So that's a 10 plus 3. It's a 13
13.
for the second attack. Yeah.
How do you want to do that?
Wait, when you
So, kind of aggressively, but still kind of keeping a cool composure, is just gonna just swipe, and then just kind of finish with the flame, and then stab with the light, the other sword. Just I keep saying the light. The other, so the other blade.
Lymeal and Jathril.
Yes, Lyman and Jathril.
All right.
And he's just gonna, and then with that, he's just going to turn and kind of what he's gonna do. He's actually gonna move behind the pirate.
Okay.
To move directly right behind him. And
I think technically that gives an opportunity to attack, right? Because you moved. I don't
didn't
know.
leave.
I
melee
didn't.
range.
I didn't
Didn't
leave
leave
melee
the
range. I
range,
stayed within the
But I
file.
think trying to get behind people counts. I'm not sure. I think that's how it technically.
Bye,
blind.
blind.
Oh, bye blind.
I think that's how it technically works, but we'll look that up, and we won't do that for now. So no opportunity of attack. But I think
Okay. I will look
technically
it up
is,
for you
but
though. So going forward,
Okay.
we'll know.
If you want to just go ahead and look that up right now, yeah. Maybe just Google. A quick Google might even do it. Sure, it's a topic of contention. We are now to Ace. He's gonna bash this one's head into. Blind, you gonna roll for him?
Oh yeah, I was just big. I just hadn't unmuted yet.
Rip off his headies.
But yes, he's actually. Not well. We'll roll it out first. See how it goes. So,
So it's Oh, go ahead. Sorry. Go ahead.
no, you can say something. Go.
The opportunity attack action is provoked by an enemy leaving an adjacent square without shifting or teleporting.
Correct. Shifting
Or-
means planar shifting.
Yeah.
So that is
um,
technically leaving an adjacent.
or by an
yeah.
adjacent enemy using ranged or area power. So
If
yeah.
you-
So I think that would justify for a opportunity.
Because it
attack.
makes sense. It's you're going past to try and get around. It would he would be able to get an attack on you. You're just literally walking around behind him. I think that's the point of that. But we won't roll
Okay.
it for now. We'll leave it as is. Just because we
Okay.
didn't know for now. But yeah. So Ace.
All right. So yeah, I'm just gonna go ahead and do the initial attack. That's Asher. I can't do anything with him. Ooh. That is
Ooh,
a
boy.
19.
19.
Plus, I don't think it matters. 25.
No, you're good. Yep. 25. All
So
right.
that's
Level 1.
That's the first one. Now, D8.
And with this, Briar, you're on deck.
Okay.
That's 9 damage.
Alrighty. Let me track this from here and here. Okay. And you're gonna do the second
And-
attack or do the guard action?
I'm gonna do the second attack.
Okay, roll for
actually.
the second attack. See if you can pop.
That is a 22. So that hits as well.
22. All right. Roll
All
damage.
right, and
Oh, that was cool.
all right. 13 damage again.
Oh, that was just enough. That was 13. He had 13 health left. That's awesome. No, not 130. He has 0 health now. That does it.
Perfect. I don't know if this is a little too dramatic or not.
Nah,
That's
he's
sorry if it
raging.
is.
He's raging.
I'm
Sorry,
gonna have him combine the 2 attacks into a crush his skull between his 2 fists. Just walk up and
The
just
other one, he punched and its gills just went in. This one, the gills just fall off as its just head is just mush now.
Yes!
Fish heads, roly poly fish heads, eat them up, yum. All right, Briar, you guys are just insane. You guys are competing to have. They're competing to have the most vicious kill. Yeah.
and again, just walk his way over to the other pirate who's in front of me.
Mhm.
Because there's nothing else in
Oh,
front of
yeah.
him right up the stairs that we can see.
Right.
I don't think so. They all came down.
From this perspective, I
No,
guess
they
you could
had-
see that guy up there.
Oh, you can't see that guy?
Uh-huh,
No,
uh-huh.
he'll walk up the stairs towards that guy.
Yeah.
All
Me
don't
too.
walk
get
up
him
the
Me
stairs
too.
killed.
towards
Don't
that
get him
guy.
killed now.
Yeah, me too.
You're gonna walk.
Oh, he's
up
not gonna.
there
He's not
still?
gonna go like.
You don't have to walk up if you would like to make an attack from there. You are able to see him from your location. Well, you'd have to move maybe like to here, and then you'd be able to see this guy at least.
Do you have a problem with me moving closer?
No, I'm just saying you don't have to be able to make an attack. You don't
Oh.
have to get all the way up there
Yeah,
on the steps
yeah.
to make the attack. Yeah.
I kind of.
I mean, if you want to die, that's fine. I don't care.
Yeah.
You don't know what all is
Well-
up there, so.
That's true.
I kind of want to just go against Mr. Pirate Man. I would like to. Well, because I can't see if the deck looks wet up there or anything. 60 feet of range. Yeah, why not? I'm going to. I'm just gonna say that I'm just holding my whip constantly. I have my hand on it.
You
I'm gonna cast
with
my.
your whip. It's not like you just hold it and then cast a spell.
Oh,
you cast
I thought.
with the
Oh,
whip. Yeah.
perfect. Yeah.
Yep.
I'd like. Oh, but I have a range on that, which is why I want to move closer. I'm just going to cast a Mind Sliver on the pirate.
The one that's up there. What is the range on that?
Yeah, 60 feet. So if I need to move closer, please make it happen.
You're good. It's 30 feet. So, if you would like
So
to move, you
good, Mr.
can, or you can
Pirate.
just cast. Well, you don't have a line of sight unless you move here, like I said.
Yes.
or, like, other
Put
doors
me behind Ace because I do want to charge up the stairs.
eventually.
Eventually. Yeah.
All right.
I'm
Alright.
aggressive.
Be
And I'm the
aggressive.
squishiest.
Be aggressive. Oh boy.
Okay.
Aggressive.
At least she's
And-
backing up Ace.
And I cast Mind Sliver. So he has to hit an intelligence of 13 to save. And I am
To the pirate or the Sahuagin?
Pirate.
the
She can't see
pirate.
the Sahuagin.
Oh,
it's,
okay.
it's blocked by the
Gotcha.
railing here.
Okay.
Oh wait, no, a 6. I had to roll a d6, not a d8. Oh, he lucky. So that was me. Okay,
He's
okay.
about to get mind raped.
Yeah, yes. He really is.
Okay. So wait, you just rolled damage, and I got to make the save, right?
Uh-huh.
Okay. That does not make, so full damage.
Okay, so he takes 6 psychic damage, and he gets to subtract 1d4 from his next saving throw.
Alrighty. Let me make note of that. So he takes 6 damage.
Mhm.
All right, and he has a saving throw disadvantage, right? So, or 1d4 minus on his.
Yep, for 1d4. Just on one turn.
All right. Okay. From there, 17 is you. We move to the Sahu again, and there's none here. So Sahu again are doing some things up here. And let me check that. Okay. All right. Moving from there, we move on to Asher.
Okay, so Asher just getting hit. He's gonna cast Primal Savagery and have his his fingers turn into claws.
Okay.
He's gonna look over at that pirate and be like, "Hey, you chose wrong, boy." And I'm just gonna reach for his chest and try to basically rip his heart out.
All right, roll the attack.
Kalima.
It's
Nat 20.
Dumb and Dumber.
Kalima.
That's immediately where my mind went when he rips out the
Basically. Well, he's
a
also
nat
got fangs, so he's kind of
nat
growling.
20.
So he's just gonna.
Nat 20?
Do I even
All
need to roll
right.
the damage?
On the pirate? Well, don't you want to see how high it can get? I mean, it's probably not necessary,
That's true.
but it could be. I mean, you could roll really low and then double that and it'd be sad. So,
So the first one's
Oh.
a 9.
which one are you
plus-
attacking? This one right
The
here,
one
or
that
the
just-
one? Or
The
on
one that
right?
just stabbed me.
Is this guy right here?
So, the
Yeah.
blonde-
Okay, how much damage? It doesn't matter,
that
but
is, 14.
14. He had 1 hit point, so he's dead. That's more than his max hit points. So yeah, he's dead.
And then for my bonus action, I would like the fangs to kind of stay in there and just look at the other guy and kind
This
of be
guy
like,
right here.
Would Rowan
kind of
notice
growl a
this?
little bit.
Would Rowan notice this yet?
Oh,
Notice.
probably.
The fangs.
I'm making them obvious of like,
Yeah.
Rowan's
I'm-
just
and that'll be my turn.
Rowan is out of his element. He's seeing some things. Is this a dream? All right. So
yeah, I didn't like this.
Asher, now pirates. This guy, seeing that, he's gonna look around and he's going to make an attack, kind of out of fear, and that's an 11 to hit.
Nope.
Does not hit. You block it with your buckler shield there, and with that, he's going to run and jump off the ship.
I would like to make an attack of opportunity with
Okay.
that.
Rowan as well. Rowan as
Oh
well.
boy,
No
he's trying-
deserters.
This guy.
Wait, actually,
He probably
do
should
I
have
to use
engaged.
my-
He probably should have disengaged and not made the attack. Now he can't disengage.
Since I have Warcaster, can I use a cantrip instead of using my sword?
Is that how Warcaster works? You can, as a attack of opportunity. All right, both of you roll your attacks. This poor guy.
Yep.
Rowan's
So I'm gonna Primal Savagery again.
Rowan did 21 to hit as well.
21 to hit. Roll damage.
17 plus 6, so 23.
Okay, roll damage. This guy, he tried. He tried.
7
Between both
plus
of you.
4,
It's only-
so that is 11 damage from Rowan.
He's dead.
Only 2.
He's
2 for
dead.
me.
Between both of those attacks, he goes to attack you, block it, and he just kind of runs to go jump off the ship, and you both just waylay him, and he is donezo.
When the Rowan does that slash, he's gonna look to Asher and try to make eye contact with him, acknowledging that he sees the flames. He's just gonna
Oh, they go away after he died. After that attack, he's just like shifts
Oh.
back to normal and just
They
kind of
just come
smiles.
out and then go back. Yeah. All right.
Kind of, and then
Go back to Kuro.
All right. Let's see here.
Look at all these bodies. There's one guy unconscious here. Actually,
Yeah, hey, there's that one
let me
guy
roll a couple
unconscious.
death saving throws for this guy, actually.
That's probably a
Okay.
good idea.
Ooh. Ooh.
Okay.
Oh, yeah, he died. I just rolled a nat one.
Oh, okay.
I
Well,
was like,
never mind. That changes what I
15,
was going
10,
to
11, and then nat one. He's dead.
do. Okay, so he's dead. There's no others clinging to life. All the others are deceased.
Deceased, yes. You might have to check after the fact, once the dust
Feel
is
no.
cleared, unless you would like to do that as your action. But everybody that's face down is dead. These guys are face down. There's that one guy that walked down into the bridge.
The one that got walked down or fell down when the Sahugans
Fell down
attacked?
with a Sahuagin attacking.
Gotcha,
Yeah,
okay.
when you guys
I
opened
was like, there's a guy that walked down there?
Yeah, he just
That
walked
was-
down
Um,
casually. He's just like, hey
yeah.
guys, what's up? We're being under, we're under attack.
I mean, honestly, at this point, it's not a whole lot that he really would want to do. Can I see the Sahuagin that's at the top of the stairs?
Let's check your view. Oh, you guys just saw everything. Don't clip it.
Oh no!
From your perspective, I would say 3/4 cover. So whatever you did at range, you might have disadvantage because if you see their kind of blocked view there, this guy you can make an attack on though if you needed to. But this one would be a disadvantage on a ranged attack. Fair?
Wait, you said which one was the disadvantage on the ranged attack?
The Sahuagin, since it's got 3/4 cover here. Otherwise, you'd hit
Okay.
this.
I
This
mean,
is
can
exactly your
I can move
perspective.
up
You
to be
could
like
maybe
alongside
move.
Rowan, but
Yeah.
not going past him and see him clearly, though, right?
Yeah. There we
Okay.
go.
So yeah, put me up there. I don't want to I don't want to congest the stairs.
Okay.
But I
So
want
you
to
want to
be
move
left side.
back?
Yeah,
There's
so,
still
like-
there's still a path there, but if you
For Asher
even
to
if you
get to
move
it, so-
back here, you got an angle on this guy, and at that point, I'd say that's full. You're good.
Okay, cool. So then, I mean, technically, I'm using Sacred Flame again. So is he past the 14?
Was he past
DC.
the 14? Are you finally gonna
You
get a
gotta be
hit?
able to
No, it's a 15 nat. Sacred Flame. He really just doesn't want to hurt anybody.
All right. Well, I'm gonna look to both Asher and Rowan, but then after you.
and Rowan's
Be
gonna
my turn.
nod his head, and with that, going to turn and go up the stairs.
All right, yeah. Well, before your turn, right? Balin. Be his turn. And he's gonna work his way up here. Oh, hold on.
Oh,
He put a lot of faith into a guy that just turned into a slight beast shape and ripped a guy's heart out in front of him.
What, Rowan?
No, well,
Correct.
yeah, all of them.
I mean, it's not like he hasn't seen some peculiar things.
He's
didn't
gonna
do
use
it to
his
me or my friend, so,
action
you know.
to dash. He's actually going
my-
to
You should have eaten the heart.
Okay,
There's also
I
a little
may
parallel
have
there.
judged that. Yes.
there's a little bit of parallels there, ain't that right, Asher?
Wait, what?
Sorry there, I was moving Balin up here. He rushes right past you guys. You just see this dwarf run right up the stairs with his spear. And he just used his bonus action to dash there. So he's at the top of the steps now, running right past you guys as you guys have this little conversation. Rowan, it's your turn.
Rowan is gonna see Balin rush right by him, and he's gonna be right behind him in step.
Okay. You are finally making your way up here.
Making my way upstairs.
Good.
So that's about 15, right? That's about 15 feet right there. of movement, so I can.
Yeah, you
move
were
it?
right. You were right here first. So we're
Yeah.
looking at 5, 10, 15. That's right.
Okay, and then
Once you get up here, this is what you see.
yeah, I'm gonna
Lisa
move right
Hooligan.
behind the oogie oogie woogie.
Ooga ooga wooga. Okay.
The ooga wooga. I'm gonna go ahead and unleash my attacks. He's gonna bonus action tell Balin that I'm right behind you and just kind of
The bonus action, your attack is a bonus action. So if you do that, you won't get
Oh.
your second attack, right? Pretty sure.
bonus action. I
Your
get 2 attacks
second-
because I'm.
Your second attack is a bonus
Oh,
action.
that's
yeah.
right. That's
Mhm.
right. Mm-hmm.
So you can.
That's right. I only have
like
I
to
only
do
have
that,
one
you can
attack right
do-
now, even though I'm a dual wielder. That's no,
Uh,
that makes sense. That makes sense. That's okay. It's okay.
You
think
can make a
generally-
singular double
generally
flat
you're-
attack.
Generally,
fine.
your second attack is a bonus action. There's one situation where it's not a bonus action. I think monks a lot of time it's not technically a bonus action. It's just like a series of attacks off of their main attack. But I think with a dual wielding fighter, I could be wrong.
Yeah, no, with the dual wielding fighter, with Rowan, he gets 2. He should get 2 attacks, but we'll get there. But he's
Much
gonna go
higher
ahead.
level.
He's probably at a higher level. I get that. So I'm just gonna go ahead and save my bonus action for my second attack. Not say anything to Balin, and just go ahead and attack with
Okay.
the flame tongue and the.
Roll your 2 attacks then.
So that's
Well, a short phrase is a free action, right?
don't know.
Yeah, if you want to say that, just go ahead and do it. I don't think you'd have to use a bonus action. I'm pretty lenient on what you can say quickly while you're doing stuff.
Okay. So that's a 14 plus 5 to hit. So that's a 19 to hit.
Absolutely.
Okay, and then I'm gonna do for the second one. That's a natural 19, and then plus 5 will be 24 to hit.
Absolutely. Roll your 2 damages on this Sahuagui.
Oof, that's a 1 plus 3, 4 slashing damage, and I'm gonna roll for the fire. That's a 5. 4 plus 4 is 8. Sorry, so 8 damage total for the flame.
What was the damage on the flame? I had already subtracted the other.
It was 4, so it's 1 plus 3,
Okay.
plus 4, which will be 8. Can't
Okay,
math,
so just
by the
2
way.
fours, yeah.
And then I'm gonna roll for the my milk sword
All right.
with a 6 plus 3, so that's 9 damage. There. For the
All
second
right.
hit.
Good hits. Things looking pretty rough. Good hits there. And now we move on to Ace, who was making his way up the steps. Blind. You're muted as well.
You do.
Sorry, I apologize.
You're fine.
Something
you're
came up with work. Anyways, so he's going to continue to go up towards the pirate. Now he can step basically in front of the pirate and attack the Sahuagin, right? He can still get an angle on Sahuagin and attack him.
Yeah, once you get to the top of the step, he's still in this square.
Okay, so
Yeah.
he's going to come up and attack the Sahuagin, not the pirate.
Okay.
Oof. Not so much that time. That is only an 8.
An 8 to hit does not hit. You do have your second attack.
So I can still follow up with that. Cool.
I think I might have to look back at that because it's technically the same. Well, this is a barbarian. One
I'm
of
just
them
gonna
uses a
guard.
bonus
I can
action.
still
One
guard,
of them
right?
is just a second attack. Yeah, you can guard.
I'm just gonna do the guard. I'm just gonna do the guard instead. So that'll be that. He'll just kind of like guard and protect from, I guess, both. It doesn't matter. Doesn't it?
All right. And Briar, you're up.
Yes, I am.
Yes,
I'm going to use my movement and I'm going to get behind Ace. He's a shield
Mm.
daddy.
Oh, protect me, Daddy.
Tatayin no ni.
Okay. You
Can I see
are-
the captain from here?
Yeah, roughly. He is a bit
That
in your
douche.
way. I guess technically you guys are occupying the same space, so you would be down here.
Yeah.
Yeah. From this perspective, not really.
Okay. Can I even see the people I'm attacking though?
You could make an attack on this guy.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if I don't think I'll do any kind of disadvantage because it's somewhat within the square, like where you could be. What's that?
Okay.
I think I need to be more clear. What I was asking earlier is, can I get to be literally right in front of both of them, attack the Sahu again? So like, see how Ace can be a little bit closer to the pirate.
Mm-hmm.
Is that possible? That's what I was trying to like not block the door or the stairs.
You mean like within? I need to probably make the hexes a little bit smaller because they're kind of big.
Gotcha.
They'll occupy. I mean, they do occupy
Okay.
about a 5-foot space, so that's just kind of the awkwardness of like a battle map placement.
Right.
Okay.
I mean, I can be.
And if
I can
Ace
be-
can't move in there, then you
Yeah.
know, that is what
So if
it
I
is.
put him like in the center of it, that's, he just made an attack against that. I could probably afford to make the battle grid a little bit smaller, but yeah.
So- Okay, that's okay. I would like to use my blowgun, and I'm just gonna do straight damage. So,
all right, roll for an attack.
yep. Okay, so this is going to, and I'm proficient in it, so it does. Okay. Proficiency with a blowgun. What do I roll? How do
Roll your
attacks work
D20.
again?
Just roll D20.
Oh, right.
And then add the.
Okay.
It'd probably just be a +2.
16
Because you're
plus
proficient.
2,
Mhm.
so 18. Yes.
That hits. And then
Okay.
roll your damage.
Cool. And the damage is I see. Damage, piercing damage. So it takes 2 piercing damage. I think I did that right.
2 piercing damage. Ow.
Ew.
With your little blow dart there. All right.
Yeah.
And
I think that's
anything
how
else
that
you would like to
works.
do?
No. I'm good. I'm good.
Okay. And from there, we move to Sahu again. This one, after blocking that attack from Ace and seeing the aggressive posture, is going to make his attacks. How's Ace looking, by the way? Oof, okay. That's 18. Spec, would you mind taking over Ace for a little bit? Since
Sure.
Bon's busy.
Does an 18 hit?
Mhm.
Yeah,
Thank
so
you.
that
It should be
that does
done
hit.
soon.
You're fine. Yep. Wait, so he has a 14 naturally. He has a 16 right now because he has the guard up right now.
He does. Okay, so yeah, that still hits.
Mhm, yeah, it still hits. Roll damage on that little guy. That will be a 4 damage for that bite attack. We're gonna roll the other here. Also another 18, so that will also hit. Going
Yep.
to roll the use a claw attack, and that will be 2 2 damage.
All right, he's sitting at 9.
Sitting at 9. All right. Strong boy. Strong.
Stroke.
Ace finally took damage.
Okay. From
happy
there,
for
Sahu again.
barbarians.
Asher, you're up. You are up, but you're down here.
So I will use my movement to follow Rowan up the stairs
Okay.
and see if I can.
Not the same as a physical piece, moving things around. Okay. For this, I'll just say, because I don't have it, obviously you do fit here, but you're technically in that square there. And yeah, what would you like to do?
I will try to start clawing at this guy as well.
All right, roll your attack. How's this guy looking? Oh, he's looking pretty hurt. He's nice and bloodied.
That is 21.
21, that'll do it. Roll the damage.
That is 9.
9. That is plenty enough. This Sahuagin dies. What kind of attack were you using? And how would you like to finish this guy?
I guess I'll grow my claws back out and I'll grab the back of the throat, or like the back of the neck, and just kind of rip him down.
You want to take a bite out of it too, just to try it, or
No, just like just put down, and then just like imagine clawing into his face as he pushed him down to the ground.
Vicious. He's a maniac. All right. And anything else you'd like to do, or we will move on?
For my bonus action, I'm just gonna keep an eye out on the pirate and kind of give him a quizzical look of like,
make them all try to jump off the ship.
give him the choice to not attack us.
All right. Okay, so we'll move on. It is the pirate's turn. This pirate is actually gonna he's a gallant little fellow. He's going to make an attack against you. That will be a 13 to hit.
You're ruined.
It on you after seeing the scary face that you make. 13 to hit.
13 does not hit.
13 does not hit. He has nothing else he can do. He's what is this guy gonna do? I'll roll for it. I don't know what he's gonna do. He's gonna stay and fight. All right.
Even wrong, or actually better of the two options.
Yeah, I don't think he knows what's out there. This he might have a chance to survive. All right, and from there we move to Karun. Blind, if you need some time, we can.
No, it's honestly it probably will naturally be resolved by the time we come to our regularly scheduled break. So, no worries. Go ahead and follow on up the stairs behind them.
Mm-hmm. They are
and I'm
blocking the way. I guess what we can do for like when you have to move through a square that somebody else has occupied, you would technically do like a
I'm gonna do the same
speed.
thing. It's
yeah.
I'm gonna do this. I'm not gonna actually pass through them though. I'm gonna be behind them because again,
Excellent.
I just need that line of sight and I can see over their shoulder or something.
Sure. That'll work. Okay.
So I just
maybe you'll have better luck against a pirate instead of the Sahuagin. You've not been able to flame any of the fish.
Yeah, but I'm not
That's
entirely
against
sure I
his-
want to
that's-
kill all
Yeah,
the pirates.
exactly. Throne is too good.
I think I'm still gonna go. Can I see the Sahuagin without disadvantage? Like peering through underneath the flags, like, dude, I got you.
Yeah, just go for it. Go for it.
Cool. All right, go ahead and make that 14
right.
dex save.
With nothing, that's a 5. You finally
Yay.
fried a fish. Roll
I
the
get to roll some
damage.
damage.
Roll the damage. Finally.
Damage. All right, damage is. Ooh, is that flat? Let me double check. It's just flat radiant, so that is 6 radiant
6
damage.
radiant damage.
But you did it. I'm so
did
proud
it.
of
I
you,
did
best
it.
friend. I'm so
I gave him
proud.
a
This fishy
bad
is
sunburn.
looking like he's regretting coming up to the surface. He's like, oh, I get back in the
You're
water.
right.
Yeah, fish don't like the sun, especially when it's dry.
All right. As we come to back to the top, it is Balin's turn. And wait, did I skip the Suhu again? No, I didn't. I skipped this one, but I didn't skip that one. That one made the attack against Ace. That's okay. And Balin is going to make an attack against this guy. That will hit. Roll damage. Ooh, nice. All right. 7 points of piercing damage to this. All right. And now we are back to Rowan.
So Rowan is gonna see that the pirate did attack Asher and is going to instinctively attack the pirate.
All right. Roll the attack.
Let's see here. I'm gonna put 2 different dice. I'm feeling this one and this one, so let's do it. So that's a natural 19 plus 5, so 24 to hit for the flame.
That's not enough. It's just a strong. I'm just kidding. It's a strong pirate.
And 12 plus 5, so 17 to hit for the second one for Lymel's blade.
That both of them will do it. So roll your damage.
Okay.
This pirate's got a shirt, so his AC is obviously higher.
Yeah, he's got a 25
8
AC.
plus, 8 plus 3, so 11. And I'm gonna go ahead and roll the flame damage.
11?
So
Okay.
hang on. 11 plus 3, so 14 damage for the first attack. Yeah. Okay. And then for the second attack.
With that first
that's-
blade, if you want to come down with a second one, you can. But with that first one, he's dead. he
Okay.
fell to that.
Well, can I save my second attack then and reroll for possible?
I think technically the attack is for
Why
the
not?
same person,
fine.
right?
That's fine. Yeah, that's fine. And then Rowan's just gonna kind of confusedly get ready to come down with Lymel's blade and just kind of like just see him probably keen over and just
This poor old man pirate just here blade.
and then with my movement, I'm gonna move right next to the fishy guy. And,
Sahuagin.
the hooligan.
Sahuagin. All right.
The hooligan. And it's gonna be right next to Balin.
All right.
And he's yeah, that's it. That's Rowan's.
And we move on to Ace. Question mark? Whoever
Yes.
be able to.
I mean,
roll for
unless you
him?
want to do it again, Spag, you're more than welcome to.
I'll go ahead and I'll roll for Ace. So let's see. Roll. Ace is just gonna go up to the hooligan and do a double attack with the Iron Fist. Actually, no. He's gonna just do just one attack with one gauntlet.
Excellent.
That is a 10 to hit.
10 to hit. Any modifiers to that? Nothing?
No, that's it.
Even with rage? Or does rage
The
add
double-
to that?
Does,
I don't think
um,
rage
but
adds to your attack.
Rage does not
Just adds to
affect
damage.
attack
Yeah, adds
rolls.
to
It does
damage, okay.
strength checks and saves.
That will not do it.
Okay.
Or,
So, but with his second attack, he's gonna go ahead and guard.
bonus action with the guard there.
Guard.
He has a +2 AC when it comes around. Briar, you're up and right behind this stellar feller.
Yes. I oof, because he's not okay. I'm going to yell over my shoulder to Elena and be like, Elena,
Okay.
can't you maybe heal our friend? It's looking mighty hurt. And And then I'm going to cast. For this spell, I do need you to go to the monsters and look at range for me. Because what I'm thinking of casting has a 20-foot spherical radius.
Okay.
So I need to know what that looks
20-foot
like.
spherical radius. So
Well,
if
I
you
mean,
cast
even
it
if I
here-
casted it like on the stairs, so 20 feet, trying to get. I don't care if I get to Balin because like, bleh. But I would like to try to get those 3 monsters,
Okay.
the 2 monsters and the pirate dude.
10, 15,
So would it
20.
be if you were like to do it here, would it be 5, 10, 15, 20? Yes, from a radius.
5, 10, 15, 20. And a sphere.
You would hit Rowan.
No,
I'm
if
not
you
trying
were
to
doing
hit
it
Rowan.
here.
Yeah,
No,
I'm trying
I'm
to do
saying
it
like
back.
if you cast it like right here in this section, it'd be
I'm trying
5,
to only
10,
have the edges at
15,
the monsters.
20, and then
Yeah, but in a sphere,
hard
like,
to see the
would it go
sphere,
out?
You did it somewhere like here. 5,
Mhm.
10, 15. No, that still hits him. Problem is
Okay.
you're running out of space on the side of the ship. You can
Okay,
definitely
that's
get,
fine. That's fine.
Like if you cast it up there, 10, 15, 20, and then that one's not quite in that same range.
Because I'm just trying to help Ace here, and that's
Mhm.
the only one where I can kind of like. All right, so. Oof. Okay.
What exactly are you trying to cast?
I was gonna try to cast sleep.
Cast sleep. Okay.
Yeah. And then like make 3 of them go to sleep so that we can withdraw Ace a bit. But I mean that's fine. 4-inch you hurl. Okay, so I'm just gonna cast Mind Sliver. I don't want to get too close because I don't want to get pierced by anything. So I'm just gonna cast
I don't blame you.
Squish. So I'm just gonna cast Mind Sliver. I'm gonna
Okay.
do what I can for now.
That's a wisdom save, right? Or
Mind Sliver is a intelligence save of 13.
okay. Oh, I broke everything. Hold on.
Okay.
Okay,
We're back.
Intelligence save of 13, you said?
Uh-huh.
Does not save. What are you casting on? Who are you casting on?
Oh, well, who can I? The one I can see and have it fully count on without disadvantage. So the pirate man, I guess.
Either one. Your choice.
Okay, then I'll do fish face.
Fish face.
So I'm rolling 1d. So I do a 4, and then he has a 1d4 negative to his dex save.
Okay,
so
4 damage.
Yeah, 4 damage.
Okay. All right. And there's anything else you can do? Otherwise, we will move on.
That's it. Yeah.
Okay. And we move to the Sahu again.
Oh,
It's-
actually, that's a question I have. When Ace went to like punch this guy's lights out, was the 1d4 subtracted from his saving throw?
He punched the Sahu again. The 1d4.
Okay.
There was no saving throw made.
Okay.
It would be like, yeah, on wisdom or intelligence saving throws. Wisdom or intelligence saving throws, right?
Yeah.
It was just an attack. It was just challenging his armor class. In that case,
Now-
Unless it says attack rolls.
It does say it. Does it say attack rolls? I think it's
I'll
just
look, does it?
saving throws, wisdom saving throws. I can look that up real quick.
Okay.
Mind sliver.
Someone is saying that sleep, if you choose to cast creatures, it'll work, but it won't hit allies. But from what I've experienced so far, it will hit an ally. And they
Yeah,
will
I
go to
think
sleep.
that's one of the tricks to using
Yeah.
sleep is to not hurt your allies as well because it's
Yeah.
uncontrollable.
Creatures within 20 feet of a point you choose within range are affected.
Mhm.
Yeah, that's really odd weird
Any
wording
creatures,
saying
really, yeah.
the point you choose the point, but the creatures are just in the area.
Yeah.
So.
Hey.
Yeah, it's saving throws on Mind Sliver, so nothing. There we go. All right. But it is any saving throws, so there's that. The next saving throw it makes before the end of your next turn. All right, we move on to the Sahu again. And it is going to make another attack against Ace. First one doesn't hit, but it has advantage because he is bloodied and they have Blood Frenzy. Oh, I can't kill Ace. What? How much health does he have?
What, like 9, right?
How much health does Ace have? All right.
I
That was a
don't know, he's
19
keeping
to
track of
hit
that.
for the first bite attack.
It's currently refreshing the page.
Okay.
Did he take damage on?
Allie has it
mine,
written
or just-
down.
Okay, you got it written down. Okay.
Okay. Allie, do you know how much health the Ace has?
He's at 9 right now.
He's at 9.
He's
okay.
an item.
For sure. Okay, so that's 19 to hit on the first one, and that will be a 2 to the bite attack. 2 damage to the bite attack. I'll go ahead and roll the claw attack. That is a 14 to hit. Ace, why aren't you here?
Elena!
Is he guarding? Is he guarding right now?
He
Or
is
did you-
guarding.
He
He's
is.
guarding.
Okay.
Wait, so the 14 he doesn't hit. Yeah,
It's not hit,
because he
it's
has
16
the
right now.
+2.
Oh.
Oh, thank God. Well, I'm glad I added that feature.
Nobody tells that.
You
I'm glad you
almost
guarded
died. Elena is making her way over though, so
Oh.
we'll see if maybe she has any kind of magical healing.
Would be nice.
Did say she's kind of like Karan.
I
All
know.
Yes,
right.
I did. So I yelled at her.
Of after Asher goes, yes, Asher, is your turn, good sir.
So Rowan's got that guy covered. I will go up the stairs to kind of free the motion and try to see what's up there.
Okay. Wanna check out the top by yourself?
Yeah, just stand on the stairway and kind of get a look around.
Where you were here, or you were? Where did I just move you from? 5,
Uh,
10, 15, 20. You can get up to there. And you see a Sahuagin fighting your old Captain Balin. What would you like to do?
And he's not within 10 feet, I'm assuming.
You could get closer
is
if
it-
you'd like. Is he what?
How much? I had 30 feet of movement, so yeah, I'll get within 10 feet of the Sahu again and cast poison spray on him.
Okay. So you could just move to just right here. That would be enough. Poison spray.
That is a. I should know this con save.
Con save. All right. For me. Don't roll the D8. That's a 17 on con
That-
save. Plus
that passes.
something maybe. Plus 1, yeah. So 18.
Yeah, it's
All right.
a 14.
So with a pass, is there any damage anyway, or no? On
Nope.
poison spray. Okay. So yeah, that's the top tier. You guys are almost got them all. Ace survived. All right, we move on from him. By this point, Corbin kind of holding her back. She will see the need, kind of push past him. She's not a fragile little helpless being. She is going to cast a spell, which I will not divulge what it is, but okay. Ace will heal 12 hit points. As you see, she pushes past Corbin and she kind of just reaches her hand out, and this light energy kind of just apparates towards and kind of envelops Ace for a little bit, and he kind of notices and feels a little bit of life, well, more than a little bit of life return to him. All right, and with that, we come to the pirates. Pirate's gonna make another attack on him, though. Wait, what is this guy doing? What the heck? Okay. Ace just getting all up in there. That is a 17 plus stuff. And then that will be a 5 to damage. 5 damage there to Ace, if you could subtract it. I broke everything again. Sometimes that happens.
Does that put him at 10 or 9 HP spec?
He had 9 plus 12 and now minus 5.
So he's 10. He's at 10.
So
He's at 10.
17, 5. So that's 12. He's at 12.
12.
No, he has 15 HP, right?
He has 15 HP. He gained how much?
He gained. He
Well,
had.
the 12 would just take him back all the way up to
He's
15,
full,
and then so
and he
he's at
just
10.
lost
Yeah,
5.
so he's 10.
Yeah.
Excellent. And now it is Karan, your turn. As there's no more pirates to have turns.
All right. Well, I mean, I'm just gonna keep on shuffling up behind, and actually, what I'll do. How hurt does Balin and Rowan look to be?
Balin, I don't think has taken any damage yet. Yeah,
I
Balin
mean, he was
has
already
not.
messed up earlier.
He was, yes,
Okay.
but he hasn't taken any damage in this fight. And you healed him up with your cure wounds earlier, last session. This thing is looking pretty decently hurt. It's a little bloodied.
Okay. That's the one I zapped. I'm gonna try to zap that one again.
Okay. All right.
I'm just gonna stay like right there at the top of the stairs doing it. 14.
It's a 16.
Okay, beat it.
I'm sorry.
That's good.
Wait, has that one been zapped by the dex or the saving throws? No. That one has not been zapped by Mind Sliver
Oh,
yet.
that one hasn't been zapped?
It has
Oh,
not.
that one died already. Okay, gotcha.
Yeah. Okay. So that's that. Sorry. Sacred Flame, it just doesn't.
No. We'll verify. Maybe we were playing it wrong and it does do half damage still, but you know.
Didn't we look? I think I just looked it up. Yeah, Sacred Flame doesn't. I had looked it up when we were wondering about it initially. Okay, so anything else you'd like to do? Would you like to?
I mean, no.
Yeah. Okay. All right. And from there, it is Balin's turn. He's going to attack this guy. The spear. That will definitely hit 15 plus stuff. And roll damage on that. That will do it, actually. How do I want to do this now? Yeah, he's just gonna, with the spear, kind of hold it as kind of like a spear, and then take it, turn it as a javelin, and just stab it right through the eye of this Sahuagin fishy boy. And with the rest, oh, we're good there. With the rest of that, he's going to make his way 5, 10, 15, 20. Yeah, he's going to make his way right to there. Perfect. Oh, he's coming. Oh, he's coming, Kerrigan. He's coming for you. All right, and from there, we move back to the top of the line. Rowan.
All right, so Rowan is going to go upstairs.
All right.
Go upstairs and try to get as close as he can to the next foe.
You can move 5, 10, 15, and then it would be half movement. I can say you can squeeze through. If you want to go through 5, 10, 15, and 20, 25. You could get up to there if you'd like. Work for you? Or you're muted, by the way, if you're saying something.
Sorry. Yeah, get up there.
And move you here. All right. You like to attack?
Yep, I'm gonna go ahead and do my double attacks. Sorry about the yelling in the background.
You're fine.
That's a 14 plus 5 for the first attack, so that's a 19 to hit.
That'll hit.
Okay, and then oof, that's 7 plus 5, so 12 to hit for the second attack.
12 is its armor class, so that does hit.
Nice.
Yes.
So
All right, roll the damage on both of those.
Got it. All right. 4 plus 3, so that's 2 slashing damage. 7 plus 4, 11 damage for the flame through Jathrill's sword.
Okay.
And then a 1 plus 3, so that is 4 damage for the second attack.
That's 4. All right, the thing's looking pretty good with your swipe there. And we move on to Ace. Still struggling with these two guys down here.
You want to go with them, or do you want anyone?
Somebody, just roll it. Roll.
I didn't know if
attack.
Spec was rolling or.
No, for Ace.
Okay.
I'll roll for Ace.
Okay.
I shouldn't roll for Ace anymore. That's another 4.
That's what I was saying. I can take over.
No, I got bad mojo with Ace. I feel bad. It's a 10 to hit.
10 to hit on who?
The pirate. We'll do the pirate.
Oh, you're doing the pirate, not the Sahu again? Sure.
You know what? I feel like
They both
Ace
have a
would
12 armor class anyway, so yeah, Ace would probably attack maybe.
Sahuagin.
He's not fond of these pirates, so either way, it's 12 armor class. Do you roll both attacks? Both missed?
With that, I'm going to use roll. I'm just gonna do the guard, the AC.
All right, get that +2.
Fine to take him over the next time. I can't.
Okay.
I can't do it. I don't want to.
You don't want to be responsible. All right. Okay, so from there we move to Briar.
That we do.
All righty. That we do.
So, you said I can kind of see up where the captain is, yes? Yes?
Pretty
Yes?
dang congested
Yeah.
by this point.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I can see,
You can
yes?
move if you would like, but
I don't
you
think
would
you're
No,
supposed
no,
to
no.
be-
attack.
I am asking, can I see?
Can you see?
Can I see people up there? It doesn't have to be the captain. Do I see people
Yeah,
up
you
there?
see people up there for sure.
How
See
far
people.
is it? Is it 90
Uh,
feet? Within 90
Less
feet?
than 90 feet, yeah, for sure.
Sick. Now this is just like a shenanigans reason. I have a question. So, if the deck is wet and I cast lightning, does anybody else kind of like feel that?
Are there rules for that in D&D? I don't know.
I have no
mean,
idea.
Hang on, I gotta look at this spell real quick before you do
The
this.
deck isn't necessarily wet.
No.
though.
Okay,
But,
okay. Well, then I'm gonna lob sleep up there. 20-foot diameter.
Okay.
I can cast it up to 90 feet.
Do you have to be able to
Um,
see it? Because you can't see
Um,
the ground. I mean, you can see the people.
I don't
but you
need.
can't
I can
see
just
up
lob it
there.
at their heads, like because I can see their heads, right? I can see something.
I mean, technically, yes, she could target the person's head with sleep as the focal point to
Yeah.
manifest it, I guess.
All right, what is
Yep.
the save on that?
So, there is no save. It just the spell. I roll 5d8, and whatever I roll is how many creatures the spell can affect.
No,
Within 20.
so what it is you roll 5d8. Whatever that number is how many hit points of sleep you can apply, and you start applying
Gotcha,
it
yeah.
to the lowest HP first,
Oh,
regardless of if it's good or bad.
oh,
if
so
someone's
I
got
could.
lower HP, it's going to put them to sleep first. So if someone has 7 HP, it's going
And
to consume
also,
7 of
I
whatever
mean,
you
I
roll.
will just say if by some odd awfulness of the roll, you happen to put only your party members asleep, they will be unconscious and every attack against them will be a critical.
Well,
So-
yeah, I'm not. Our party members aren't up there yet.
Yeah, there's 3.
Yeah, there are. There's 3 of them up there.
There's
Wait.
2. There's
There's
2 party
3
members. There's
3
Owen
at-
and Asher, and
well,
there's Balin.
2 party members and then Balin and then just the Sahuagin and
Oh, I thought they were still down here.
Oh, no.
Nope.
Just us.
Oh, never mind. I didn't realize.
It's like you're about to
That's what
kill
was clarified.
everybody. If they fall
That's what
asleep,
it was like.
literally, Bailey, Kerrigan's just like, oh, okay.
No, sorry. I didn't realize. I thought it was just them up there.
Like sweating. I'm like, she's doing it already. She's killing.
No, I'm
everybody.
sorry. I'm sorry. Okay, I'm just gonna use Vine Whip. I'm just gonna Mind Sliver that like little monster dude again and cast Vine Whip.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's save. That's
Thir-
an 11. So he does not save.
Okay, he doesn't save, so he takes 1d6. Which I just rolled a 2, so he minuses 2, but because I'm using my vine as
Roll for the
a
damage on that. Yep.
yeah, 1d4 plus 1. Okay. Oh, cantrip. 4, so 4 more damage.
All right. Heck yeah. All right. Looking.
I swear
nice
I'm not
and-
trying
nice
to
and hurt.
TPK.
That wasn't even my initial thought, and then I was like, "Oh wait, if they all fall asleep, then that's easy pickings." Sleep is
Karen
dangerous.
just like,
Yeah, okay. So all these guys. All right. From there we move to the Sahuagin. This one, seeing all of its mates falling and seeing the situation and it being hurt is going to bonus action or action disengage. So no opportunity of attack there, and it is going to go yeet, off the ship. He gone.
yeah.
And he can do that because he owns the sharks. Look at this guy. Look at this guy. All right.
Finish your meal, guys.
Fear
and
us.
This Sahuagin going to make an attack against Kerrigan for what it's worth. It doesn't know it's alone. It's just like meat. Okay.
It's kind of effed right now.
That doesn't actually hit. That's a 6. And that will hit. That's a 19. Roll the damage on that. Yeah, 5 damage. Good job, Sahui Gooey. Kill that stupid captain. Okay, and we move on to Asher now. You're muted.
Asher will go up right behind the Sahuagui and go for a claw attack.
All right.
That is a dirty 20.
That'll do it. Roll your damage.
4.
Still hanging on. Still hanging on. All right. And we move on from there to Pirates before Asher. This last pirate guy is still gonna make his attack against Ace. He's like, I keep stabbing this guy. He just won't go down. All right.
Is his guard
That's a
still up?
natural 1. He's going to overextend and absolutely miss. He's going to fall flat on his face, but then use his movement to stand back up. Or that would be an action, wouldn't it? To stand up is an action, right? So yeah, he can't stand up.
Yes. Well, no, it's half your move to stand up.
It's half your move, not an action. Okay, so I'm going to use that as half his move. And then he gonna look around. He's kind of nervous because that other thing just jumped in the water. And so he's not going to go follow after that. He's going to try to run up the stairs. Ace, roll your opportunity of attack if you want it.
You got it blind, or do you want me to do it?
Yeah, could you
Yeah, I
actually
got
do
it.
it? Sorry, I know. I was going to, but
So that's a 17 plus 5, a 22 to hit.
22, roll
No,
your damage.
no. 17, he has a 23, so 23 actually.
Yeah, roll it.
Roll the damage. Okay, that's a 1d8 plus 4. That is a 5 plus 4, so that's 9 damage to the pirate.
Okay. That will finish this guy off for sure. So
I kind of imagine as the guy tries to turn, Ace just kind of like grabs him by the collar and slams his head into the deck and just knocks him off.
The guy he falls down, stands up. Ace just standing there, and he goes to get away, and in that moment, technically he did not get anywhere. He has his head slammed into the side of the ship, and he is unconscious. Well, he's dead. And
Nice job.
that was a reaction from Pirates. So now it's Caron's turn.
okay. Well then, I'm just gonna, seeing that he's dead, like dead.
Who's dead?
The guy that Ace just smashed into the railing, his head in it.
He wasn't really trying not to kill him, so yes, for this I will say they don't have technically the same rules as like players and death saves and going unconscious. It wasn't.
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah.
like if it looked like he got knocked down, he was hurt. Karan might go over there and actually stabilize him. If it looked like his skull may have cracked,
Yeah. he's strong.
okay, all right. Well then, just go up the stairs then, saying there's nothing I can do, and see what I can see from up there.
All right. From there, you'd be able to make your way
I'll make it
all the way
all
up.
the way up.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
There we go. Everybody's over here.
And can I? I'm gonna try one more time and
Try
kill
that
one of these
thing.
two again.
It's
Do it.
just a little
Roll
bit
your
of damage. Just a little bit of damage.
Stop rolling so well, DM. Jeez.
Oh, it's me. That's right. I rolled.
Yes. It's completely out of my hands.
Oh no.
I'm so
Fail
sorry.
again.
It's a 16 again.
Okay.
I'm sorry.
Maybe
I want this thing to die. This has gone on too long. I should have just lied.
I'm trying.
I want this thing to
Again.
die. And
I'm a healer, not a damage dealer.
That's true. They
before
appreciate
we get
heals.
to the top of the line, Aelin, he's gonna come over here, pay no mind to this Sahu again. Well, he's gonna roll for an attack. That's a 17. He's gonna roll for damage. That's 11. That is that thing is dead. It had 3 hit points. All you needed to do was 3 hit points. He did. And
So long as it's dead, that's all I really care about.
And with that, we come to finally our dear sweet captain, who in this moment he is going to take a step back, and for this, at this point, we will exit initiative order. And let me set that up real quick. And
Yes,
roll.
brutalize
There
it.
we go. With this, Captain Kerrigan realizing his options are over. He is out of options. He's surrounded as Balin pushes forward with the spear after stabbing the Suhu again. And Captain Kerrigan looks at Balin. Well, it seems you got your ship back, after all. Yeah, I told you I would. And now you're going down. And with that, Kerrigan, he says, not so fast. You see, you gave up your ship so easily. A true captain would never let his ship be taken. And he would go down with his ship, and he's going to use his gun, and he's going to turn to the red barrels on his side. And with the this strange little instrument that nobody's ever seen before, it will go and it smoke and fire comes out from it, and you hear a on those red barrels there, and then liquid begins to pour out, kind of a light, kind of light black liquid begins to pour out, and he kind of like looks, and then he drops his guard and gives up. that didn't explode like he anticipated. And with that, Balin kind of just, sorry, no powder in there, just rum. Or wait, no, that's Kerrigan. Balin, sorry, no powder in there, just rum. Keep it stocked up here. And Kerrigan is going to set down his sword, and yeah, so with that, Balin walks over and kind of whacks him over top of the head with the spear, and there we go. Let's see if I can pull them up here. There we go. Kerrigan pulls out a cigar from his coat and strikes a match and lights it. All right, then, make it quick, will ya? And Balin, I'm gonna give you a proper death at sea, and I'll let the gods decide your fate. And you guys would like to say anything as well, or do anything as well, as the battle has ended and Kerrigan has given himself up into the custody of you and your party, and you have reclaimed the ship from Kerrigan, and Balin now is heading the ship. With you guys up there right now, it's Rowan, Asher, and Kuran. The rest of the party, if you guys would like, can make your way up, as there's no more enemies to be fought.
Rowan's gonna sheath his swords and approach the man and get level with him. And man, he is about probably about my height, if not a little bit shorter. Scruffy beard, long hair, name of Jathril. What did he tell you about me? What was the deal? Why am I here?
He didn't tell me anything about yous. You're just a strong body, and that's all I need. It's all I was requested to buy, or to bring to the island.
Karan's gonna walk up behind Rowan as well and say, Who was it who requested that you bring these people like ourselves to the island?
These folk, quite like yourself, actually. There's several of them there, and I arrived to the island. It's gonna what?
He's just gonna immediately look like, oh my god, like
so embarrassed. And it was on their orders that I bring these strong offerings, as they call them. And well, it looks like I won't be bringing any more. Paid well, it was worth it. And Balin will turn to him. Well, we all knew that. Life at sea was never quite your thing. Captain Kerrigan Kane. Ha! Alright. And with that, takes a rope and kind of wraps his hands behind his back. And with that, he leads him down across the wreckage and the bodies that are currently adorning the ship. And
as they're going by, I'm just assuming I'm still on the stairs. They're coming down by the stairs. I'd like to pluck the cigar out of his mouth and be like, "No treats for you," and throw it off to sea.
I'm going to roll a
mouth check.
I'm gonna roll a dex check for Ace to see if he can catch it. Oh, nat 20! Ace catches the cigar as you fall, and he says, "These are worth a lot. I'll hold on to that." Ace, you just got a cigar. They are worth.
And now Ace has
a
cigar in his inventory.
And now he has two.
Asher is gonna look at the captain as he walks by and be like, "I appreciate it, Captain. You've done a lot for me."
To Balin?
No.
Kerrigan.
Rowan's just gonna watch.
So is this your plan all along? Free everybody and take back the ship? Is everybody in on this? Balin.
No. This was an act of God.
An act of God. Ha. Well, the gods favored you today, I see. Maybe they'll favor me in the drink. And with that, Balin takes him to the plank, or to the side of the boat, and actually, before that, he's actually going to tie him to the ballast all the way around, no movement, and Balin will be after tying him down. All right, we have to get off this temple before the rest of the Sahuagin come. And he's going to start lowering the sails and kind of pointing out, barking kind of orders to different people about what everybody can do to kind of help and get the ship.
Keron, should we try to push the water up and maybe help along?
Well, yes, we could, but I will need you to have to help me in replacing the seal we currently have going on down in the lower deck. Because I've pretty much exhausted my cantrips until. But if we both cast one, then we should be able to work at moving this water out.
Okay.
All right.
So,
And,
should we move the water out or push the ship up and off the temple?
It's kind of like he's saying it's calling it a temple, but it's basically a coral reef. A little bit of it that was kind of sticking up, kind of like an iceberg. The ship had kind of run aground on that, and it's kind of sitting on top of that a little bit.
Karan's thinking that it's probably best for us to get the water out the ship right now, so that we can repair the damage, maybe.
Yep.
Or at least make it a little bit more seaworthy once we get her back on the water. That's his
Excellent.
logic.
All right.
Do you think if he already has it patched, could I use mine to help raise the level to maybe help unground us?
Yeah, for this, I'll say if you guys maybe both work together, you would be able to raise the water a level enough just in that area, enough to unhook the ship from the coral. So both of you using shape water to move it just enough to get it off that coral.
Okay.
Yeah. So then, how long is it going to take for us to get the water out of the ship first before we do that?
There's not a whole lot of water except what was already in there. You stopped that leak pretty quick, the initial leak when you froze it. So, and that's still held up. So the only water that's in here is initially what was in here when you guys were first down here from the side. But
Okay.
All right then.
We could rest. We could rest and patch it up later.
Yeah, I think that this will be buoyant enough, seaworthy enough still for us to get to our destination. Balin, how far would you assume that the Kelpie Isles are?
from this temple, we have about 3 days. If we get the ship, but we have probably spend a bit of time getting the ship back in proper order. And if we get it in good enough shape, we'll be able to sail. I say 3 days total, including the repairs.
All right then, well, shall we get to it?
Absolutely. Get us off of this, and then I will show us how to repair the ship, and we'll be on the sail. But first things first, let's get off this coral reef temple.
So then you'll have to cast
Kerrigan's
one.
still there.
And then
Go away, Kerrigan.
do it.
Yeah. I'll just come over to you and I'll put my hands on your shoulders and we'll just like cast it together.
Sounds good.
Yeah.
And with that, the
It'll
ship
look
kind of
pretty.
and is now in the water off the reef. With that, Balin turns the wheel and the ship turns kind of sideways, and he points to Ace and says, "Drop that side!" And Ace pulls a rope, and the sail falls down, and the ship begins to pick up wind and sail to the side and kind of around. And with that, out of the range or the path of the coral reef, he then straightens his back out, and you head towards Fleppy Island. Now, in the wreckage of the ship, all the bodies, quite a grisly sight, as kind of blood in the damp deck has kind of stained some of the wood as it kind of rocks and flows with the rest of the water. And Balin, all right, we're sitting pretty well, but we're still gonna have to definitely make some major repairs. And he points over to kind of a group of boxes. I need somebody to break those up, and we're gonna use those to repair the damage on the sides of the ship. And
Rowan's gonna
kind of
go
points
ahead
to you,
and-
Rowan. All right, you take care of that.
And as he goes to take care of it, I want to pass Karan on the way down, and put my hand out for a handshake and say, "Thank you for fixing me up."
No,
It's
it's
kind of-
my pleasure.
It's the coolest feeling I've never felt that before. It's pretty cool.
I must admit, I've never been complimented in that fashion, but you're very welcome. Yes, I'm just trying to do what I do best.
Keep doing it. And Rowan's gonna go down and start breaking up the pieces and working with wood as he is used to. Something. Oh,
Alright.
phrasing.
And
Again. Again, phrasing. Jesus.
right. With it's okay. The ship is kind of set on a course, kind of sailing smoothly now, and Balin, he walks down away from the steering wheel. Is it technically called a steering wheel? From the wheel, and
You'd say the helm.
yeah, he's at the helm, yes, of the ship, and He says, "All right, I need somebody to help me drop these into the ocean. Let the gods sort them out. A bit of a grim task, but it's the best we can do."
Karan will assist in that, although he's probably going to give him a little bit of respect.
Asher will do the same. Be like, fish gotta eat too.
It's true. But the least we can do is give their mortal remains respects they deserve, regardless of whom they were when they were alive.
Absolutely. Okay, hold on a second here. With all that, you clean up the ship, remove the bodies from the deck, and treasure-wise, between all the pockets and the crates and stuff looking through, and the captain himself, I've already split it up 5 ways, and then also between, Balin himself and the rest of the group. Each party member gets 4 gold pieces, 9 silver pieces, and 5 copper. And there is
4
4,
gold,
9, 5.
4
and,
9 silver,
5 copper.
5 copper.
You said 9, 4, 5?
4, 9, 5.
4 9
4
5.
gold,
4, 9, 5.
9
Okay.
silver, 5 copper.
4, 9.
And also, among that, within Captain Kerrigan's pockets, there's also a small diamond, and among the other stuff there, between all the different areas, there's 1 potion of healing, and also an assortment of herbs. And between Karan and Asher, you would recognize some of them as ingredients that could be used to craft a potion, a minor potion of healing. And if you decide to spend time to do that at some point, let me know, either of you, and we will roll that potion. Kind of a weird little way to do, but you would use your because you're both proficient in herbalism. You'd be able to.
Oh, I am.
You both have an herbalism. Oh, I yes. So,
can I get something clarified?
Mhm.
Are we using items for our spells? Still?
materials.
Materials.
Yes.
Materials.
The only
Okay.
materials that really matter are the ones that have a gold value. Those are the ones that you have to actually make sure you actually have. As far as
Okay.
like the other materials, like it'll be like a cricket
Sand
and
and
some
dust and-
sand and stuff like that. You generally have that stuff in your like pouch or whatever.
Okay.
But it's
Okay, so good. I didn't
Eventually
cast
you'd
a
have
spell.
to
I would
say,
need a
like-
diamond for it. Okay.
Yeah, you have alchemist supplies as well, on Asher.
he has herbalism
Yeah.
kit. Yes.
Oh, just the herbalism kit, but not the
Yeah.
alchemist. Okay. But yeah, I can.
So,
So, yeah, definitely.
Okay.
So then, wait.
And then 10 rusty short swords. If anybody wants to do anything with those, but yeah. So with that, a good amount of time has passed from now, clearing up the deck of the bodies, picking up some of the wreckage from the chaos and stuff, and Balin finally addresses Kerrigan. All right, time to face your fate, Kerrigan. All right, then, let's get this over with. And he unties him and walks him to the plank. And Balin, at spear point, pushes him to the edge. And Balin says, "All right. Any last words?" And Kerrigan, just facing the other way, he turns to the side and spits. And Balin says, "May the salts of the water wash your skeleton clean. And by that then, your sin's redeemed." And he uses the butt of his spear and shoves him in. And tied hand and feet. Captain Kerrigan Kane is no more. That's how you settle it on the sea.
Justice on the high seas.
Yeah, so now the floor is yours. If anybody would like to interact with anybody, and yes.
I'd like to get Amik and Karan together. And just ask. I saw Amik nod his head, and I already spoke to Karan. So be like, well, I think we should ask for the diamond. Maybe I know I have a spell that requires one, and I could
see here.
quite use it.
4 of you. I'm gonna just decide who found it by rolling a d4.
Yeah.
Hard to get my d4 out. Yeah, all my dice just fell out. Everything's fine.
And
At
at some
4,
point,
Rowan found the dice.
okay, so maybe we should ask the tall one, perhaps. But I don't know how loot hungry they are. You know.
I mean, you are more than welcome. I don't really have anything that I can use that for this moment. You can ask.
I have no use for it.
I'm gonna walk over to Rowan a little shyly.
Rowan's kind of in awe of the amount of money he has in his hand. He's never had
And a diamond.
this much. And he
And
starts like he's sorting it.
and I'm gonna just like tap his delicately. I'm just gonna tap him and be like, "Excuse me, Rowan.
Mhm.
If at some point you don't have use of the diamond, I use magic, and I'm not trying to swindle you, but I need a diamond for a spell. At some point. So if you don't sell it, maybe you
This?
will. Yes, you wouldn't mind sharing.
Rowan's just gonna give it to her.
Oh.
You want it?
Diamonds
Yes.
are a woman's best
Yes.
friend.
Yes, please.
All right, and he gives it to her.
I'm going to squeeze up and down, and I'm gonna give him a hug and be like, "Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you." And then I'm gonna go show Karan and be like, "Look, I can do my magic though."
Look at that. Looks like you
And-
can get things just by asking nicely sometimes.
He's just gonna continue. You probably look back at him. He's still counting the gold, and it's just kind of like it's counting.
Seems like all the right
Full
individuals.
gold pieces.
Honestly,
Alright.
most everybody here is.
And Rowan's gonna put the money in his pouch and walk up to Karan and Briar. Do you guys have a moment, really quick?
For you, darling, anything.
Of course.
Thank you.
You give me a shiny.
Seth,
I have-
I will respond to that. Seth said bend and snap.
Roll for seduction.
Ooh, darling. All right, sorry.
God
That's so
damn.
good. That's so good.
Nervously, he's gonna kind of you guys mentioned Jathril before when we were down below. Can you guys maybe tell me a little bit more of what he told you guys about, I guess, my situation? I'm a tad bit confused, and Rowan's gonna look around at the boat. I don't know why I'm here. One minute I'm at the bar, next minute I'm here.
Yeah, well, it stands to say you'd be a bit confused as you were drunk at the time.
Mhm.
Karan, would you mind?
I mean, really, from what he conveyed to us was this was something that was not his decision. And in fact, the whole reason why we were able to even come on the ship in the first place, like we said, is because he assisted us. He truly, deeply regretted doing what he did to you, but it would appear that it came from a higher order, if you will. And that's why he was tasked to bring you here, the specificity of which we don't know too intimately. Perhaps it might be something that you'd best ask him once we return.
Yeah, absolutely. I've kind of, it didn't feel right from the start. Something was wrong.
Mm-hmm.
Well, in my opinion, sometimes when we're told to do things by our higher ups, we don't often take the chance or opportunity to really think about it, and we just do what we're told. And sometimes we make an oops,
Mm-hmm.
and we have to pay for it. So he's paying for it right now. He's very upset and very sad that this happened to you. So that's why we're here.
Oops. Okay. Well, thank you both for telling me. It means a lot. Briar, right?
Yes, we're here for you, dear.
Well, I appreciate it. And I guess we're kind of stuck together. So if you guys need anything, I'm happy to help in any way that I can.
You say stuck as if it's an inconvenience.
I'm gonna nudge Kiran.
I look forward to traveling with you, and I'm confident that when we do return, you'll probably find Jathro to be receptive of anything that you might ask.
Thank you.
But until that point, let's focus on the journey ahead. I'll put my hand on Rowan's shoulder.
Shit, thank you. And Rowan is going to nod and walk towards Elena. If anybody else wants to do anything before.
I'm just looking at my shiny diamond. I'm so happy.
So it's still, you're still there right next to us, right, Asher?
No, so I would have wandered off and just kind of like kicked my feet over the side and just started kind of meditating at the side of the ship.
I'm going to turn to Briar and say, a little discreetly, I believe these individuals might just be trustworthy enough. Would you agree for us to share a little bit about what our final destination is about?
I think so. I mean, Elena clearly knows more than she's letting on, and I can smell a fox from a mile away. So, I do think I would feel better if she would.
Are you watching her?
Yes, my
no,
crazy
I mean, like,
eyes.
At this moment, like watching her. She's where are you guys currently? Kind of just like on the main deck, like by the side of the ship, or where?
So, don't know, but I imagine as soon as he brings her up, even though like I'm like arm to arm with Karan, I'm like wild eyeing her again, and be like, okay, because full transparency, if this is going to work, I mean the what in the little skunk line in his hair, he may know something too. Yeah, he acted like he knew things, so I think we should have a conversation with all of them. They're all involved somehow.
Well, he certainly comes off as an individual who has same type of background and intentions as me. I believe he's a druid, so.
Yes, I would say yes. I have some familiarity with druids, so
Perhaps.
the wild man.
Regardless, I haven't come across too many druids personally that are ill-intended, so I think that we probably should create an open forum here. I mean, we have plenty of time on the ship to discuss it before we arrive.
I'm gonna look towards Asher and just go.
He's just sitting there just listening to the ocean.
Like completely oblivious.
It's okay. He doesn't need to know. Anal.
Well, that matter aside, let's say this evening, perhaps, after we've made sure everything is set in order and we're well underway for the captain.
Okay.
With that, you see Elena from the side of one of the sides of the ship, kind of hands, just kind of staring out into the sea, but it's almost like she's staring straight ahead. So it's not like she's like looking around or whatever. She's just staring straight ahead, and then she begins to move towards Ace. We are going to play the Ace one-on-one now. So let me explain this really quick. Because Ace wasn't here and we needed to hit some certain character moments and stuff like that, we pre-recorded a bit, left it as generic as possible because we don't know who was going to be still alive and what was happening. So I said you can't interact with anybody, but we have this. So we're going to play it. Everybody, if you want to launch your Twitch really quick, even the players themselves will have to watch it on their Twitch. And we will play this video. Let me turn my music off when we're ready to do so. It was a lot of fun. But it'll be a bit of just he and I, and the party will be in chat interacting with everybody as we go through this moment in time. Let me preface beforehand, anybody that everybody kind of notices there's among the wreckage that's not completely cleared up quite yet is there's a chicken running around on the ship. And then there's kind of underneath the stairs, kind of a chicken crate. Who would have, I don't know, the propensity to wrangle
for
chicken,
animals? I'd say
no,
Ace,
to wrangle this chicken.
Oh, Rowan could be a farm boy.
I was gonna say Rowan has experience with chicken.
He would chase the chicken down. Okay, so that feels. Let the cringe begin. I don't think there's cringe. I think it's great. Havoc. So is everybody ready? We're gonna jump over into this, and we'll be back shortly. We'll just sit back and watch this movie, this cutscene. Alrighty. So, as you sit on the deck during a lull, with an overturned rope spool as a table, you flip through and shuffle your deck of cards, reminiscing on the recent events. And then in a moment, you stop and you feel that familiar chill up your spine that starts from your feet, as it has several times before since the ritual. You hear every creak of the wood as the ship as it calls out to you from its past life. You hear the whispers carried in the wind above you before it hits the sails, and then also its crash into them, the secrets carried therein dispersed. The water of the sea, with its untamed yet calm fury, groans from its depths. From clouds far off in the distance, faintly you can feel the crack of thunder, just and that slight sensation travels back down your spine, as if the lightning paired with the thunder was within you. And as this ends, you see as Elena is gently moving to sit beside you. It's peaceful, isn't it? There's something profoundly beautiful about a force that is so powerful and full of the potential of violence, and yet chooses serenity and quiet composure. What is peace to you?
I haven't been able to think about peace in a very long time.
I understand that. I don't think the world has been able to think about peace. I do have hope for Esmond's current king, Antonius. It's not often that a ruler is known as the good king, Antonius. Usually it's the conqueror or the great. If only people understood how much greater an endeavor it is to keep peace, rather than give in to the inevitability of war. His brothers and father before him were cruel, warmongering men, and they met their due fates. King Antonius has kept peace and held strong despite the push and pull of the forces and others that would will for war. I believe it is his line that will fulfill the old prophetic poem. Have you heard that before?
Can't say I have.
Oh, some say it's just gobbledygook, hopeless romance. But I have hope. Home is of the warring sisters' sea. It goes. It will be a king that will meet, not but one land's need, but have heart and eyes of both across the sea. It will be an heir, a seed of a fair king, an affair of peace to calm the tides of the warring sisters' sea. It's beautiful, but I pray that it is more than just a sentiment. She kind of just seems to just stare straight ahead. What would peace look like to you?
As he shuffles his cards, he just kind of sits there in silence for a little bit. I'm not sure if I've even remember a time where peace was even a thought. I think I would have to see it, to feel it, to be able to tell you.
Well,
So long my life has been so hectic. I guess peace for me would be to just stop. To stop with the fighting, with the anger. To be able to just relax with the people that I love.
yes.
I long for those days.
I must ask, though, did you believe in the wind before it is that you could see it?
I mean, of course I believed in the wind before I could see it.
Maybe peace is like the wind. It's hard to control, it's hard to keep. You can't keep the wind. But if you let it move or steer the ship, then that can guide your destiny. During this moment, you see as one of the other people on the boat is trying to wrangle a chicken, and they head over to a corner of the boat below a set of steps, and they take the chicken and try to scoot it back into its little crate, and you see kind of a little surprised look on their face, and you then notice standing up from out of the crate is a man, a familiar looking man, and he's holding a chicken kind of like as like a shield and kind of defensive. Wait, please wait, no. Is the man with the bandages, is he on here? Is he I don't know his name. I don't think I ever got his name. Let me talk to him. I promise. Don't kill me. Don't kill me. Let me talk to him. I'm a friend. What do you do? You might recognize this fellow.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna stand up from this table that I'm at and kind of approach the area that he is in.
He's still holding the chicken and kind of like fending himself from the other people on the boat, and he kind of like scurries on over to you. Do you remember me? Do you remember me on board's ship? Listen.
Of course I remember you. What are you doing here?
You'll vouch for me, right? Right? I'm a good man, right? No, listen. Let me explain. I did not like what Bort did. In fact, that's why I'm here. Listen, when Bort sold you to this other captain, right? It wasn't enough, right? It wasn't enough to cover the debt that Bort owed, and so I volunteered myself to come be on the ship and be a crewmate for Garrigan, right? And I did that because I was worried about you, right? I did not think that was right. You were a good man, and I like you, and so that's why I came onto this ship to make sure that you were all right. Because I didn't like the look of this captain, and I was going to find a way to get you out. I promise. You have to believe me. He's still holding the chicken. It's just like.
Can I make an insight check?
Yeah.
See...
Roll the insight. Yeah.
I would like to see if this is real. Okay. 8, 9, 10, 11.
With that, he seems pretty genuine. I mean, he's a simple guy.
Right.
But, yeah, I mean, he seems pretty genuine, and that's why he was looking for you.
All right.
So, you guys are not going to kill me. I can help on this ship now, because now, you know, you might need some more help, more hands, and I am an experienced seafarer, and I can help around the ship. I can make repairs. I can get us. I will serve this captain, and I will do my best. And we can play more battle. We had fun last time. I mean, I know I took a bit of your money. You want your money back? I swear. I just listen. I don't want to die, and I really was trying to look out for you, but there's not much I could have done. But I just wanted to make sure that they wasn't gonna like hurt you or something. I don't know.
All right.
Are you okay?
I believe you.
Oh,
Listen.
thank God.
Put the chicken down. And come with me over here.
He sets the chicken down. He's shaking and sets the chicken down. No, Superior, you're not. Here's the chicken.
Yeah, here's the chicken. I come sit with us, and I bring him over. To the table that we're sitting at, and I'm imagining other crewmates that are there. I just kind of nod and say, I'll keep an eye on him. He shouldn't be too much to handle if things go south. Perfect. And I kind of have my hand on his shoulder, guiding him over here to this table, and sit back down.
By this point, it's just you and he, and Elena has moved on somewhere else on the ship.
Elena's moved. Okay, so I'm sitting there shuffling my cards, and all right, Bolt. I need you to be honest with me.
Yeah.
If there's anything that you're hiding, I need you to tell me it now. If we go past this point and there's something that you're hiding, I won't be able to help you later.
I promise you. That is the sailor's honest truth. And if I be lying, then the gods of the drink accept me and repute me. I don't know. I'm not much of a seafarer religion man, but I promise. He kind of like pitifully laughs. Just
You'll be safe here as long as you keep your work going. What about the loan sharks that are after you?
well, you know, I figured maybe a new start. You know, somewhere else. You know, because you know,
your family?
I thought about it.
Anything in the back?
That wife's no good anyway. So you know, she left me, so I'm not technically leaving her. So I figure just, you know, maybe you and me, we can, not like that. I mean, like, maybe you and me start new, fresh, you know, we could be like partners.
Oh. Well, Bolt, are you any good with a weapon? Are you any good with anything?
That's, well, I'm good on a ship.
Good on a ship.
Yeah, I've done it for quite a while.
I tell you what, you help around the ship. You keep your head down. And in the afternoons after work, me and you, we will practice our swordsmanship.
Oh,
How does that sound?
all right.
So, the next time that any kind of loan sharks try to make their way with you, or
I'll cut them.
try to, exactly, you'll be able
Absolutely.
to protect yourself.
I knew, I had a feeling in my gut. I had a feeling as soon as I saw it, my gut sank, and I saw him take you on there, and I said, wait, that's not right. Because I got to know you, and you's a good fellow. I know that for sure. You're a good man, you've got a good heart.
I appreciate that. Next time you'll be able to defend me.
I knew I could trust you. I knew it.
One other thing, Bolt.
Yeah?
Don't take the crewman's money. No gambling while you're on the ship.
Oh, what if they invite me?
No gambling.
Oh.
If you're going to do a new start, you can't start it off in debt.
Well, what if instead... No,
No gambling.
What if instead of money, it was like rations or something else? Like, we can't
No.
play like any cards or dice,
Let's start off with none, and we'll work on it later. If you do this for me, I'll teach you a technique my mentor taught me on how to make sure that you win. And I wink at him.
Make sure. Yeah, but last time we played, yours wasn't any good. So
What if I told you that was a technique?
why would you want to lose?
Maybe you set your person up for a big win. I'll teach you more.
So wait, no, I get it. You lose a couple of the small pots, right? And then you bet big when they get their hopes up. Is you gonna do that to me? Was you
Do
gonna
you
take all my
never?
big
Do you
money?
I was learning your character, Bolt. And you, my friend, have a good heart as well.
Oh, bless
Now,
yours.
As I said, no gambling. And after your work on the ship, we will practice our swordsmanship together.
All right, and show me that trick. That might come in handy. Well, that's right. I'm
I'll
not
show you
supposed
that trick
to
later.
gamble anymore.
As I said, no gambling.
It's not gambling if you always win, right?
Later.
All right. Okay.
Later.
Oh, sorry. I'm really excited.
I can tell.
So maybe later. And with that, he gets up and probably begins interacting with the other crewmates.
Mhm.
And, unless there's anything else you would like to do, like just on your own, that'll probably be it.
Well, I think that I'd like Ace to introduce him. So
Okay. Absolutely.
Ace would get up and be, of course, I don't know what's happening at this point, but
Hello, everyone here,
Yeah.
and current state
My
of
friend-
things.
my
Generic.
my friends and allies, I'd like to introduce you, Bolt. He's a simple man, but he's a good man.
Hi. Nice to meet you all. Thank you for not killing me right away. Appreciate that.
He'll be helping out
I
around the
promise
ship.
I will be a great shipmate. I will do any and all tasks ship-related that need done. I am your guy. And if
do
you want to
not-
play some cards or...
Not gambling at all. Not at all.
It's so hard for him.
I know.
Yeah.
You want a fresh start.
If you like to play
I
some cards, I'll just say, if you like to play some cards or dice that is not related to any prize or
Actually,
betting.
Wholesome, before I introduce, if I can, if it's not too late, I'd actually like to pull Bolt to the side and say, you're starting off as a fresh start. Are you sure Bolt is who you want to go by, or is there a new name that you want?
I've never thought about that. Yeah, Vault.
Vote.
That's
Got it.
That's got a nice... Yeah, I like that.
Okay,
Yeah.
we'll go with that. And as that, I introduce my friends, allies. This is
We can say, instead of having to retcon anything, we'll just say that you introduced him as Bolt, but then gave him the opportunity afterwards if he wanted to,
Okay.
like, all these people. But once you get back to land. So.
Volt. Got it.
Vault.
Okay.
Vault Fenton. Wait, should I keep my last name?
I would not keep your last name.
Oh no, I've got to come up with one of those as well. You see, he just
Do
kind
me a
of
favor.
walks off
Yeah.
and checks.
Well, before he does, I say, write it down, and give it to me later.
All right, yeah. Wow, a secret name. He just kind of walks off. Never had a different name. Okay, I think with that, we are good. We're gonna jump back into present time, and whatever's happening. Okay.
Yeah.
Bye,
Okay.
guys.
See ya.
Oh, Seth. We wish you were here.
Yeah.
I will have said that many times before too, but all right. Love you. Let's go.
Okay.
Back. Welcome back.
Mhm,
It's
mhm.
us again. That was so
Ooh.
fun.
Yeah.
Oh, hold on. My stream's up.
There you go.
There we go. All right. Okay. So, yes, with that, Bolt is just now heading off away from Ace, who kind of free for grabbing if anybody would like to speak anything for him, but he's going to go head up to speak with Balin to get orders, unless anybody would like to hijack him.
Rowan, who is holding, I'm assuming, both chickens now,
It's wrangling in front of Reckons.
is gonna. I'm Rowan. Nice to meet you.
Yeah, I'm Bolt. I'm at Vault. Pleasure to meet you. Thank you for not killing me right away. Yeah.
No worries. They're just chickens. And then Rowan is gonna walk over to the cage and usher the chickens nicely into the cage.
All right, and with that, you close up the chickens in their little crate that he was hiding in. He's just trying to stow away on there in the chicken crate. And now Elena has returned to her perch on the side of the ship, kind of meditating out at the ocean. Yes.
Oh, and where's is I'm assuming Corbin is probably around her somewhere.
Yeah, he's always close at hand, for sure.
Okay. Rowan is gonna go up to Corbin and reintroduce himself to make sure that he is properly introduced himself as taught by Jethro, to make sure he speaks to strangers. Hi. Thank you. Do you know Jethro by any chance?
Is he asking Corbin?
Corbin, yeah.
Jethro, I'm afraid I do not. No.
No, but I'm Rowan.
Yeah,
I
extends his hand
work
to,
with
to shake. He gives one of those like overly aggressive, strong handshakes.
Rowan kind of be like, okay,
Yeah.
yeah.
That's good.
Do you mind if I have a moment with Miss Elena, please?
Sorry, but I cannot speak too far.
It's fine.
It is my duty, my sole duty. I saw your fighting. You're very strong, very powerful. I will keep my distance within range if that is okay.
You have nothing to worry about, and I have to thank my teachers for that. And then he's
And
gonna
with
kind
this,
of
Elena, he's fine, Corbin. You're dismissed. And Corbin kind of, and then kind of keeps a good bit of distance. He's about 20 feet away now.
Rowan is going to perch up next to her while she's kind
Really
of
awkward without music. Sorry, it's quiet.
Rowan's gonna kind of put his forearms and cross his arms like so, try to show the chat and kind of like lean over and just watch the sea with her. Yeah.
Awkward. Listen to it.
Listen to it.
I guess by this point he doesn't know that.
Rowan doesn't know, but
she's sitting there, kind of her head kind of tilted up. She's just kind of like almost just like enjoying the wind and listening to the sea. You did great out there. And look, you did what you said. I'm safe.
You are, yeah.
She's
As I
here.
told,
I can actually pop her up here. Boop boop.
as I told Corbin, I've been taught by two others. Well, two including Jathro. There's a man, one of my father's best friends, named Thodrak. He taught me the basics of a sword, and
Yes. It's
Jathro's-
impressive.
And then Jathro taught me the rest. So thank you.
Jathro, yes. He's a great teacher. He was a great swordsman himself, and I feel like I can sense some of his heart has rubbed off on you.
A bit. He's a strong man. Seemed a bit conflicted at times. Bit of a temper. But he had a good heart at the end of all of it. But I guess, he talked about fate and how things are, and he mentioned a woman. The night before I came here, or maybe a couple days. But are you his oracle?
I was. I had to send him on a different mission, and I was needed elsewhere for a time. He served me well, he did. But he was to be instrumental in something far bigger than protecting me. But the fruits of that are growing as we speak.
He came to find me. I guess that was his. That was what you told him to find. True champion, right?
Yes.
Have you thought of reaching out to him since. It's been a year or two.
I'm not sure exactly it is how that our fates us how to use the word, I suppose. I'm not much of one for fate. I'm more of a believer in destiny. Fate means you have no choice, and destiny is the actions that you take, the choices that you make. That is what leads to destinations, destiny. And I'm not sure when it is that our paths are meant to cross again, but I am sure that they will.
And Rowan's gonna kind of stand up and kind of like lean back, stretching, holding the furthest outside. He's like, I think so. I'm pretty optimistic on that. And he's just gonna kind of smile down at her. So, can you say that I'm probably on the right track now of this destiny that you mentioned?
Well, I guess that depends on the choices you make. He kind of smiles, still staring out to the sea.
Well, I hope to make Jethro proud. He's kind of become a father figure to me.
He's a good figure to have, for sure. I do
Very stern.
have hope that our paths cross again. I would like to be in his company once more, but
One day.
maybe.
Well, I just wanted to affirm my feelings, dude. And I had a gut feeling that you were the one he mentioned before nighttime struck for a while for me. So it's finally nice to meet you, Elena.
I'm sorry that you had to endure that. It was probably most unpleasant.
It was rough at first, and he's gonna kind of look towards Karan and Briar, who I'm sure are kind of doing their thing down on the deck.
Actually, I did want to get with Asher at some point because we got some
We're working on
got
a
something to take care of.
potion. With that, we can say that you all have been kind of setting that up, and you can role play that after this, right after. But as far as like setting up, you.
They told me that he didn't want to do what he did, and that puts me at ease mentally. I thought I might have done something wrong. I never want to fail him or disappoint him in any way. As I
I'm
said,
not sure you could.
I'm a bit of a klutz. I'm clumsy, but yeah, I think I feel better after talking with these. So, Elena, if you need anything, you can count on me, as well as I'm sure he's gonna kind of gesture to Corbin, who is probably in the distance.
He's watching. He's kind of tapping his foot.
Yeah.
And then as soon as you see, he kind of just like. He's a watchdog.
And with that, Rowan is gonna see that maybe his time is a little bit up, but if you need anything, I'm here. And Rowan is gonna go find Balin.
She, as you turn to go away, her still staring kind of out at the ocean, she kind of just puts her hand on top of yours as you go to leave and says, "The same goes for you, Rowan." And then with that, she just returns her hand to clasp her other.
Okay. So say thank you and continue walking.
Okay. Karan and Asher.
All right. You're just standing over there still.
Yeah, I would just be
Right.
sitting on the edge, just eyes closed, just
That's fine.
meditating.
Then I'm Karun's going to come up and introduce himself and try to remember his name because he's like Asher, correct?
Yes. And I'll reach out, like, kind of half stand up and, like, reach for a handshake while I'm getting up.
Awesome. I'll extend it and kind of aid in him getting up in the process. Karun, a pleasure to more formally meet you. Tell me, you're a druid, correct?
I had this art for a while, and I guess I'm following a calling now.
I don't know, there's something, just an air about you. But I also did happen to notice that you seem to be familiar with those herbs that we picked up off of these individuals. Bit of an herbalist or alchemist by chance?
I've lived on the land.
I'm gonna pull out my alchemist kit and my herbalism kit at the same time. Be like, gotta give me a hand. Let me make some potions. I couldn't find any down in the stores, and I swear I had brought some.
Oh, yes. No. It's been a while.
No. Always welcome for a helping hand, so long as
It
I'm
would
not.
be Asher who actually got the health potion that was a part of the loot. So there is a full health
you did get
potion.
one.
Oh,
Asher,
Okay.
my apologies.
Well,
I said that there was a health potion. I didn't declare who
Ah.
got it.
Oh,
I
yeah,
didn't find it when I
then-
looked through the stores when we were below.
You
so
found
I came up.
yes, herbs, assortment of herbs. Yes. So
I would have pulled it out of my pocket, be like, I found it in some of the boxes, and if you
Oh,
seem like this could be of use to you.
well, I mean, could be used to anyone really. Do you mind if I see? Can I? Do we already know what type of potion it is, or can I identify what?
it's
type of
just
potion?
it's just a potion of healing.
It's a regular potion. Okay, that's
Yeah.
correct. Okay. So, I mean, no. Quite honestly, I'd prefer you have at least one on your own person, unless you're saying you do not need it in any way, shape, or form. I just want to make sure that I'm well stocked, so that I can help distribute, make sure everybody else has their fair share. I mean, one is helpful, but more is better.
Well, I have my own tricks. I believe other individuals could use this more to aid than myself.
Well, if you insist, I'll certainly hold on to it for you, but don't hesitate to ask if you need it, or I may just even give it to you depending on the circumstances. And I guess I'll take the potion, add it to my inventory.
Mark it down. And like I was saying, with that assortment of herbs, both of you would recognize and know that some of those ingredients would be able to be used. It's enough to be able to be used to make a potentially potion of healing, but it'll probably be like a minor potion of healing. It depends on how you roll. So if you do decide to do that, we will roll for what the potion does.
Okay.
And it would
And
just
it's
take
just enough
it would just take a
material
few.
for
It'd take like a few hours of like a rest or something to do that.
And we just have enough materials to make one.
Depending on how you roll, yes.
Okay.
Yes.
All right. Well, so yeah, if you wouldn't mind, even if it is
Right.
just for idle chit chat, I have no problem looking alone. But
It'd be good to get back into it. Lead the way.
all right, very good. How do we want to roll this out, or do we want to roll this out later?
We can roll right now. It's no big deal. It's a roll a d20.
Both of us, like, so is he going to give me advantage on this, or are we doing this collectively?
Roll a
How
d20
we-
with advantage, just because you're both kind of working on it together. Roll a d20 with advantage. If you manage to mess this up, then voodoo potion.
Fair enough.
It's meant to be.
All right. First roll was an 18.
18.
16. I'll take the 18.
I take the 18. With the 18, because it's greater than 10. That's how I
Oh,
rolled
sorry,
it
hang
out.
on. I'm using my medicine roll with this, correct? Or what am I using my modifier? Sorry, I have to check.
For this,
Or
I'm
is it
not
just
adding any modifier because there's not technically a roll for. There's usually just time and like a currency value.
That's
So I just
fine.
kind of made this up. The effectiveness of this
So-
potion will be determined by. You rolled as good as you could. You could have crit successed, which would have turned it into a potion of healing, but now it's a minor potion of healing instead of the 2d4 plus 2. It's just 2d4.
Mhm.
So.
Gotcha. Okay.
So
Cool.
we'll mark that down. 2d4 potion. And who has that?
I guess I'll be
Kuro?
taking the potions and I'll pull them out. Yeah.
All
Once
right.
I make more, I'll be making sure
Make
everyone
note
has
of that.
one,
I'll
at
have
least
to
one.
actually create that potion, but yep. So
Okie dokie then.
that's over the course of
So-
a little bit of time. You accomplish that, and all right. The floor is anybody else's if they would like to interact with anybody.
I guess during
Um,
that time, I'd probably go over to Karan and be like, "So, where's your final destination from? You were not as willing to get on this ship as I was."
No, one second. Sorry, I went deafened for a moment by accident.
Oh, okay.
Oops. Was that addressed to me?
Yeah,
Okay,
basically
could you
like what, like where's your final destination? You were not as willing to be on the ship as I was.
Actually, I wouldn't say that. In fact, Briar and I requested, so to speak, be brought onto this ship,
Requested to be brought.
if you will. See, the Kelpie Isles. Perhaps I should start from the beginning. A question, actually. You wouldn't happen to know what a Neramine farrier is by chance, would you? You know who the Neramine are, my people?
I
You would know of them. I don't know if you've met many. In your village, probably not. But traveling around, not. Yeah.
I've heard of them, and you said so. You are heading to the Kelpie Isles.
Correct, yes. So, I mean, more people know us as the Moon Lake Elders. But yes, I was tasked by my covenant. I'm a farrier. Basically, I would be like a priest or a cleric in other religions. But my covenant from the Moon Lake sent me to the Kelpie Isles. In fact, it's something I'm intending on bringing up to the entire group. I haven't really mentioned it to many people, but you seem to be trustworthy enough, and perhaps our goals do, in fact, align. If you recall.
I'm heading there as well. I've had, call it a feeling. My wife's father, like, he seemed to be in trouble, and I was called here.
Interesting. It seems like yours is far more specific than myself. See, I was tasked to investigate into, well, if you recall, the departed Captain Kerrigan, if you will, mentioning that the people who set him up to what he did looked like myself. And that's precisely why I am heading to the Kelpie Isles. Briar here was an Elmine that I encountered when I was going through her territory, whom also happens to have interests that align with taking her to that destination as well.
With him speaking that, Asher, you do recall in part of your vision, and it kind of light bulb moment that you recognize his outfit to an extent, at least the color pattern. And
I was gonna say, as in, like, which side of the vision, though?
The beginning. Yes.
Okay. I do believe fate, the gods, something is pulling us here. Would you agree?
I would certainly say that. There are always powers far beyond our comprehension that seem to be at play, and a lot of this is seeming to be fairly circumstantial. Perhaps there is something greater guiding us to the same destination, which is precisely why I think I'm comfortable with even talking to you about this in the first place. Even not just the fact that we're stuck on a boat together for several days.
Well, hopefully we get there in time.
I'm confident we will.
Shall we? And I'll point to the
course.
rest of the group.
And then we can pack up my potion making alchemist kit and
Oh
we
yeah,
can
by
start
this
heading
point
over.
it's approaching nighttime. So unless anybody else before it's while you guys are having that conversation and everything has been happening, been approaching dusk. Now we are approaching night's time pretty rapidly. And anybody like to do anything else?
I think like while they were talking, I was just off on my own, and I'd like to go up to Balin and be like, Balin, are you going to need someone to be keeping an eye out over the night just to make sure we don't go reef again?
Oh, dearie, I know this sea like the back of my hand. That's why I know exactly what he hit. I think we'll be all right, but it wouldn't hurt to have somebody a bit of a lookout. You never know what's lurking in the deep, these waters.
My Muir says you're an excellent captain.
She's a good lass. She's a good lass. It's quite fiery. I think that'd be the word. But,
Now, I'd be careful. She's also married, and my father likes pointy objects. And I'll just walk away.
Oh, don't worry, dearie. She's not my type.
Rowan is probably walking up to Balin as Briar's coming down. He's gonna push himself against the stairs to give her the extra space to walk down.
Majestic. Awesome.
He's gonna watch her walk by, and he's gonna approach Balin. Do you need help with anything? I like to keep my hands busy.
Well, for now, our course is set. We are sailing pretty, and oh, it feels good to have her back. And he's like rubbing the wheel of the ship. But it's not quite the same without the rest of my crew, so might rest up. You stay in the tip-top shape. I might need you when we rescue the rest of my crew, particularly my boy, a second-hand mate. I hope that they're all still alright, but it's been a long time.
They're on the Galapi Islands.
They are. At least for now, I hope. But you rest up, alright? And if you stay tip-top shape, and we'll take out those bastards that are trying to do this ritual or whatever. They're not going to make my mates sacrifices, not if I have anything to say about it.
You got it. Well, just holler if you need anything.
I will. I'm sure the ship in a raggeted state will probably need a couple more repairs as the sea beats her up. But we'll cross that bridge when we come to it.
Sounds
Great
good.
fighting out there, by the way. You're quite a warrior.
I guess I've been taught well, and I know how to use them. Thank you. And he's gonna walk away. And
With that, you see he kind of just like humming to himself, and he takes the barrel with a hole in it and kind of tilts it over to the point where it and he pours it into a glass or into a mug. Just drinks it.
Nice. Nice.
Tilts over the barrel.
That's awesome. Rowan is gonna meet with everybody else, kind of gathering about, I'm assuming.
Okay.
Well, I don't know about you guys, but I could use some sleep. It sounds like we might have a busy next few days ahead of us.
I agree.
Yeah, with that, everybody want to take rests?
Go to bed.
Yeah.
Mhm.
I'm gonna take my rest at the front of the ship. I'm just gonna go on my trance and
Okay.
just enjoy the sea air.
I do have a run. As you enter your trance, I have a video to play.
Boy,
as the past few weeks or so, the trance visions, trance dreams have increased in intensity a bit, and the how do I say this? The
You could just roll it.
spirits that converse with you have been
Okay.
more present. So, with that, you actually end your trance, but a bit early. Oh wait, are we back? We're back. Yes. Okay.
Oh, yeah, I'm back.
With that, that last moment, you kind of startle out of your trance, and it is concerning.
Now, does anybody notice immediately?
Yeah, is he sleeping with where?
It depends
the
on.
rest-
I didn't
how
go over to
you-
Briar. I didn't go over to Briar, actually. So is there anybody who notices me kind of like start awake or not?
Where did you decide to sleep or trance?
If anything, I was going to go to the opposite end of the ship
Okay.
from Briar.
Top,
just
kind of
from
where
a-
the captain was.
Well, yeah,
Okay.
like but behind him, he's
Okay.
he's driving the ship.
No, I mean where the Captain Kerrigan was when you guys faced off with him.
Yes,
Okay,
exactly. Yes.
Excellent.
Yeah, back
Um,
up there. Like she's at the front, I'm at the back. We're the most likely to be picking up of things.
No, I don't think anybody notices. You just kind
All
of
right,
have this
well.
disturbing dream on your own.
Guess you guys are just going to. You got that. No, that's. I mean, he's just gonna keep it himself
I
for
think
now.
it's insane.
Deep
I don't know what that is.
dark
That was insane.
private thoughts there.
He's
You guys
keeping
get
into
a
private
little
thoughts right now, yes.
peek. So yeah, there's that, and
That is that. That is for sure that.
so everybody's all nice and rested up. We will approach the next day. For time, I had some stuff, but I can use it another time. So we will say, for sake of expediency, unless there's anything else anybody else would like to do on the ship for this time being. Let me think here. Yeah, that's gonna be a whole other encounter. So we're gonna have to The few days go by. The
okay.
sailing is uneventful. The seas are calm. Balin is kind of in jolly spirits, but he kind of turns as Rowan once again comes up to see what needs to be done. He's just kind of at this point holding the barrel completely up to pour it in because it's just so almost empty over the course of the few days, and he's like, "Oh, sail, my boy, be on your way. Sail, my boy, the yonder way. May the ocean floor become 13 foot weary, hard on a restless day. May the salts of the water wash your skeleton clean, and by that then your sins redeemed. Oh, sail, my boy, the yonder way." It's just kind of going on like that. Say, there's my boy's favourite song, Grisman. Yeah, it's a lot of seafarers' favourite song. It's a song of life at sea and death at sea, and, well, it serves both purposes.
Mm. What's your son's name?
Oh, no. It's not my son. He's,
Oh.
my second mate. I just call him my boy, that's all.
That's... Second, alright. Second mate. Well, can't wait to meet him.
Grismund was his name, by the way.
Grisman? Grisman. Well, do you want me to grab another barrel for you, Balin, or is there anything that you have in mind that
Kind of pats his belly. I think it's about time to sober up. And kind of points off out ahead, and you can see the just look behind Asher. That's somewhat what it looks like.
Okay.
You do see, I know, at the horizon, the Calliope Isles, and kind of peek up. It's green from this current distance. I pet Saphira, and now there's just hair everywhere. And a few moments later, you're coming up to it, and on the shores of the Calliope Isle, there's no dock or anything like that. And you see a few several yards into the shoreline, the sandy part of it, it starts to turn into jungle foliage, and you can see as it winds up the hills at the top, or the mountains at the top, kind of rock faces and stuff. You can actually see just this slight kind of way back off into almost the center of the isle, over a mountain trail or so. The base or the tip of a kind of unnatural rock formation, kind of green and teals attached to it with like tinges of blue, but still the brown rock of the isle, and but it's almost cut into an unnatural shape, almost squared off at the top. And Balin kind of, as you guys approach, issuing orders to raise the sail this way and raise this, that. We just want to drift right in. But my guess is that they're taking them to that temple up there. And you see as you approach slowly the base of the shoreline, kind of slowly scrape up the sand, and as you slow down substantially, you see kind of come from this little hut on the beach, a man kind of peek out, and he's fair-skinned, kind of a violet tinge to his skin, and white hair. He peeks out and kind of steps up, and he's holding kind of an umbrella and walks forward to meet the ship. And with that, Balin peeks over the side of the ship, and you see the man kind of And then he drops the umbrella and takes off. And that's where we'll pick up next episode.
Good night, everybody.
Good
night,
night.
guys.
Everybody.